Mic check, making sure people can hear me. Hi. Hi, hello. Ow. Wow, you guys really just wait to bonk me every time? I can't even get my stuff ready. I don't even have my stuff set up yet. No. I can't believe this. Alright. So, for those who don't know... Oh, no sound of your bonks. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let's fix that. For those who don't know, I have 2 lists currently. I've had these for the past, 4 years as a bit that started, back before the, Hear Me Out trend was, a big thing. I've always been into monsters and, weird fictional characters. Hi, Toot Loops. And I've been into, the weird fandom spaces that are around. I was in the Homestuck fandom, the Warrior Cats fandom. I say was as if I'm not still there. There's lots of crazy fandoms out there for people who are in the culture that know, and then there's crazy fandoms out there for people who are out of the culture that don't know either. We are smooching monsters. We're always smooching monsters, yes. We can tell it's obvious. Yeah. Narpig, you like monster ladies. Come on. I like monster anything. Gender doesn't matter too much to me when it comes to fictional characters. I definitely prefer women IRL. I'm biased. This just off the top stuff, not the we know, silver we know. Wow. Some people might not know. That's not surprising. What? That's so mean. Chat is so mean. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm coming out for the first time. I've known I was ace since I was 20. And I've definitely known I was queer in some form or fashion since I was 10. I went through the whole rotoscope that most women go through is, am I a lesbian, pan, or bi? Because I really, really, really prefer women. In IRL, I definitely prefer women, which is funny because just like all other bi women out there, I have a husband. That's a joke. If you're not in the community, there's a running joke that all bi women end up with men. It's very unfortunate. The dating pool out here in Mississippi is not great. I have had girlfriends. I had a non-binary fiance. So, I mean, I've been around the block that way. I've had my fair share of ladies, men, and in between, in an ace way. You thought Rylander was my wife? Yeah. Hi, Ray Ray. Oh yeah, no. I have lots of male wives. The harem. Hi, Dice. I see you, doom scrolling. Thank you for the hydrates. I do have coffee. That counts, right? Oh, hold on. My AC vent is blocked. I was wondering why I was getting very hot all of a sudden. This will not do. I'm gonna need you today, AC. There. Hi, Sith Lord. Birdie. I sure am a bird. But I haven't done a just chatting stream in probably a year. I prefer gaming content. I prefer playing video games. How was I talking without my mouth moving? Because the detection on VOD wasn't enough to make my mouth move. There's mic detection on the app that has my... I play the bird game? Fake-ass game. There's a detection on VOD that is separate from my OBS detection. So sometimes if I talk quite enough, it won't activate. Sometimes. Like that. Or if I leave the PC setup and go do something else. He made a disgusting 3K list. I can't wait to change armies on you. Hello, Joy Man. Do not emote bonk me. That's so mean. All of you are so mean. I love it though. So, just trying to get my bearings here. Still getting stuff set up. I should probably be logging into the stuff I need. Let me do that now. Unfortunately, the photo editor I've been using since I was in grade school has gone pro AI. So if you guys know of any other free browser photo editors, I'd be happy to make the swap. I am not a pro AI person, especially when it comes to making content. And although I don't use the AI features, I would like to not have one that uses AI, and unfortunately they all seem to want to. Let me I'll be very careful as well. You guys are only going to see the actual photo edit screen where I'm putting the list together. I'm not going to search a character and have the Google image results pop up, because I'm afraid of, well, you know what. Especially when looking up female characters. Though we're going to be focusing on the male list today. I don't even think we'll finish it unless I get in a really good rhythm here. The original list I made was probably 20 characters, so it wasn't that big. The list you guys all know, if I can get it pulled up here. Here. This list. This was made, oh god, over a year ago. This is the 2.0 list. And this took about 5 hours to put together. So, I also did not stream at the time, so this was not stream shaped. So this takes a long time to put together, more than you would think. Because I have to find an image I like, resize it, slap it in a grid. And then I have to save often because the app doesn't like when I put 200 characters on a screen for some reason or another. So we're gonna leave that there. Holy shit, the guy from Dragon Prince and Soren? Yeah. I love the characters from Dragon Prince. I don't care about the story or the pacing at all. I love Aravos. He's my favorite. He's like the only good character. Him and Soren. And also, Viren. Man, sometimes villains are just great. So as for the rules of the list, I will only be adding characters I know. I don't want to be accused of being a LARPer. So when I say by characters I know, is characters I have played the games of or watched these shows of. Chucky Milk, thank you, Jamin.
My milk is delicious.
So there's a few characters on the list now, like Kratos. I've technically never played I've technically never played God of War, but I have watched, like, Let's Plays of God of War, so I was iffy on whether or not I was going to add him. I haven't read any of the Fulgrim novels. Rylanor, I have played Warhammer. You dangled him in front of me to play Warhammer. So yes, he's on the list. I mean, I could take him off if you want. So, you guys are free to suggest characters, like, you're 1000% welcome. Tell me or hear me out and share characters. But do note, I am only adding things that I like, or I know. That's why Leon Kennedy and Sephiroth are not going to be on the list, as I have never played or seen a Let's Play of a Resident Evil game that had Leon in it, and I've never played the Final Fantasies that have Sephiroth. They are absolutely my type, but I'm not in those fandoms. I don't know that content. I don't know the characters very well, other than like what I've seen from edits and the commercials. When am I streaming the Hear Me Out list thing from the Discord server that people put? We have to get together on a collab for that with Z and Pindle, and our schedules are so fucked. I'm sorry. Mr. X in a maid outfit? Yes. So those are kind of the rules. I might bend and break those depending on the character. Like, I like Mr. X a lot, and Pyramid Head as well, but I've, again, never played those games. So we'll see where that goes. I also don't want to add too many hard-to-see niche characters. Like, a lot of the Warhammer characters, unfortunately, Rylanor, do not show up very well on the images, and look a little funky on the list, and a lot of people going, well, what is that? And the point of it is to kind of be like a shock factor of, here you are. So if you can provide good quality images, then yeah. Ow! Don't bonk me! I still like the characters. And, Guy D and Piotr are definitely gonna be on the list. Don't let your day be ruined. You were telling me just a few nights ago that I can only have one man. Like, come on, Rye. You gotta pick a side here. I can't have all the men and then also one man. It's over? Wow. You say that so often, you just like to give up on people. But let me get this detecting. We're gonna create a new image. I'm gonna need it much larger than that and get the AI features out of here. I do not want those. I was considering using MS Paint, but I do need some of the resize features that Pixlr has. Hello, hello. And this is the first, like, just chatting stream I've done in a while, so you guys get to, talk to me the whole time, and I'll actually read chat, unlike when I'm playing Yakuza or Dead by Daylight. I need the image to be bigger. Bigger! Way bigger. What if we make the height 3,000? Oh, is my num not? Okay, you're not gonna work for me? There we go. I'm gonna break everything. This is also not gonna be stream friendly, but I need this size. And then we're gonna create new. I'll get the display up in just a second. Probably go 100 by 100. And then we'll have to save and like reload the page often just because it's gonna bug the fuck out. So let's get displaying. Where? There it is. Whoop. You guys can see all the fun stuff. Okay. There. You DMing me some art? Oh, hell yeah. I will look up characters you guys want me to look up, but again, no promises. They'll add to the list. You sent me something? Motherfucker, now I gotta look. I'm kidding. You guys can send me stuff. I'll look. Oh. I might. Titties. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rye. That is up my alley. No, damn it, I've been quoted by saying around the block. Come on. Dark Helm isn't even here. People are judging my old list as well. I'm getting DMs like, what do you mean you have the Prince from Prince Charming from Shrek 2? It's like, come on. I like it when they whimper, and you know he whimpers. You know he whimpers. You are evil? Oh god. Fear. The fear I have. Okay. So, you found a solution? Please tell me, Antonio. Lock in tweak! That's good. Well, we're about to lock some twinks in. So, I want to zoom in about this much. Thank you for the likes. And then I'm going to use a different browser so it doesn't detect for looking up images on Google because that shit gets freaky sometimes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Clay. I like ladies and snakes. Yes. I love snake-themed monsters. I like the XCOM girls. But I need to play XCOM before I can add them. I'm not going to be a LARPer. I will play the games of the characters I'm adding to the list or watch their content and shows and yada yada. Gotta love Google for the freaky pics. I don't want the freaky pics. So everyone and their mom knows the first character I'm adding is obviously Alucard from Castlevania. That's just obvious. I've watched Castlevania hundreds of times and made hundreds of people watch it with me. Both the Nocturne and the main series. Where can you recommend characters? Here in chat. If you want to send me pictures, you can in DMs. But, character recommendations definitely here in chat. Let me find a good picture of him. I kind of want... There's so many different versions of Alucard, it's hard to tell which one I want to add. I do prefer the non-Nocturne and maybe the game design, so let's go with that. You know what, there's this good old-fashioned photo here. I'm trying not to use people's art, I'm trying to use, like, official art. I don't want to steal anybody's art. Here, this is, like, the photo of Alucard that everyone knows. So if we go here, and resize it. Dear God, it's so tiny. Zoom in a little bit here. Oh boy. It sure doesn't like to resize that small. That's the issue I had last time, is finding images that resize appropriately without, like, pixelating. I'm not a photo editor, by the way. Like, I've used this program for a few years, but I'm not skilled at it. You super glue googly eyes where his eyes are supposed to be is crazy. And it needs to be big enough to be recognizable and clear enough to be recognizable. I forgot that I also can't copy it a certain way. I have to do it like that. And then like this. And you see just how tiny this edition is on the list. So if we zoom in 100%, this is what the image will show on stream, and I'll have to like scroll the image, which is fine. I saw the issue with the, what's it called? The female list. The issue with the ladies list is it is fit to stream, so I can't scroll it, so the images are blurry and you can't zoom in like this one. Nell from Bleach? I'll have to look them up. Yeah, so the first one, obviously, Alucard. I've been an Alucard fangirl since forever. It's just gonna happen. This whole top row is probably gonna be like the obvious characters. Like, the Does. Asterion, Vampire Hunter D, Alucard from Hellsing. I will try and keep some of the fandoms together. Like, obviously, there's other Castlevania characters I like, but they're not top row. The top row is like, these are my most favorites, and then everything else is I love them. The order doesn't matter too much other than this space. So, when does Runt get on the list? I'm not adding your OC. I have my own OCs. So, following Castlevania Alucard, it only makes sense to go with Hellsing Alucard. And I like a lot of characters from Hellsing. I've not seen Ultimate, but I did see the original series, as well as Abridged. Everyone and their mom has seen the Abridged. Trying to find official art here. That's not official art. I like how I say official art, and it's like, what if we don't do that? Knowing me, Preminger. Preminger is already on the previous list. Also, how dare you bonk me? Also, Scandelabra from Date Everything. Ow! Look, just cause I'm right. Just cause I'm right. You don't gotta boo me. Alright. So, Alucard from Hellsing. It's a lot of vampires. I'm really into monsters, and vampires are unfortunately like one of my main types. It'll be pixelated on the Zoom just so stream can see what's happening, but it does not look this pixelated for me. And then we could just move him right over to, oh god, the list. You gonna copy? There we go. Perfectly in order. So I didn't size these properly the first time I did this, so the images are all sized way incorrectly. Who's Runt? Runt is Rylanor's Kobold D&D OC that we ship with one of my giant Lady Lizard Folk OCs. It's that good stuff, you know? Yeah, it's the little guy with a Ziki. Speaking of vampires, look up Vlad von Karstein. Oh, yeah, from the game you tried to make me play that was bonk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add him. He is hot. But he's not top row hot. He is a cool vampire, though, so I'll keep him on a tab. I'll keep him on tab. I'll have to come back to him. Alright, so Alucard, and then a lot of people have been doing this lately where they ship or just make content of Alucard, Castlevania, Alucard, Hellsing, and then D, also Alucard from Vampire Hunter D. We watched this movie in the Media Club, both movies in the Media Club last year. I would like to watch them both again, especially the second, because Vampire Hunter D is just one of the most amazing animated films ever. Just ever in general. And everyone should watch it and everyone should know it. Especially if you like vampires. If you like vampires, you have to watch it. It's like the vampire movie. Trying to find an image, again, that makes him recognizable and not blurry. Let's do... I guess this one. There's not many pictures of him to pick from, unfortunately. Just gonna... I should fully delete the layer when I do that. Why are we not deleting the layer? Huh. Okay, that's not great. When I put Sanguinius up, I have to just put the action figure you got? Yeah, probably. Oh, this might not resize right. Yeah, let me put the clock app chat there. Maybe. It's kind of recognizable. The hat. Especially because he's in the first row that's all vampires. It really is going to be all vampires and villains. Should be just picking to one. I had this problem last time, so I'm trying to check it now. Should be 1 pixel. Good. Okay. Mordecai from Borderlands 2. Let me see. I've not seen any Borderlands content. Ooh, I don't know. He has facial hair. I'm not into facial hair on men, usually. I'll have to see some content with him. He looks pretty cool. You'll see a trend among the characters I like pretty quick. Darn, you tried? Hey, it's alright. I can think a character is cool. I don't have to be attracted to them. But onto mainline. Obviously, there is Astarion from Baldur's Gate. A surprise literally to no one, especially given my most recent gameplay involving him. I'm definitely gonna have to refresh this because the layers are big annoying. I get enough of him to be visible. It's not centering, which is annoying me. So again, the first row, as a surprise to no one, is all vampires. Do not let word get out you shaved. I mean, you just told me. Hazama from Blazing Blue. Let me see. Maybe. Kind of looks like a twink. I'm more into twunks, but he also looks like he might be a villain, so maybe. Oh, he's got like a snake thing? Okay. He got the fit, too. Maybe. Just maybe. He has a second form? Well, let me look that up. You would like me to define twunk? A twink with more meat on him. Buff-ish. Buff minus. I don't see a second form. You'll have to send it to me. I like big meaty chests too, men and women. Just the bigger the chest, the better. Well, not really the chest, more like the shoulder and like... Don't bonk me for that. Like the shoulder spread. Like how far... How chunky. We all like chest? Yeah, we do. Another one from Baldur's Gate is gonna be Karnas. I wish so badly that Karnas was romanceable. If you're not into Act 2 in Baldur's Gate, this is a minor spoiler for a character you'll see. And he's not romanceable, which breaks my heart. I would pick him over Asterion. I would pick him over anyone. I love Drow. I love the Driders. I love their lore. I love how crazy he is. I love how sad he is, because if you know Drow lore, you know he has a sad story somewhere just sitting there, waiting to be plucked. And it's so sad that I can't have him. Maybe with mods someday. At least to take him as a companion. So that's 2 Baldur's Gate characters right next to each other. And yeah, when this is fully... Here. Let's go 100%. I'm gonna have to probably move him around because of the edge, but we'll see. Take it slightly harder now? Yeah. Yeah. Karnas is a really... How to put this? Everyone likes Asterion because he's conventionally attractive. It doesn't matter that he's a vampire or what his story is to a lot of Asterion fans. They just like him because he's attractive. I don't like that. I like Asterion because of his story. Yes, he is attractive, but I like his story. Same with, like, Alucard and Dee and kind of this Alucard. They are all very generically attractive creatures. And then there's Karnas. There is nothing conventionally attractive about him. He has eyes all over his face. Those dots are not moles, those are eyes. He is a Drider. He's a big spider dude. Drow, evil. He's crazy. I like sad men. That's the trend right here. I like them sad, and I like them crazy. And you'll see that as we get further along. That's Karnas. Let me take a look at... Oh yeah, here, I guess I'll show his full form real quick. Let me just hide that, and then we'll go... I just want to get, like, an image up of his full body. Warning to those with arachnophobia. Just a big fat warning for those with arachnophobia. He is a spider. Let's detect. Okay, I'm glad I did that. So, this is Karnas. This is Karnas. He's lovely. I adore him. Spider body and all, and he's fucking crazy. He's fucking crazy. Like, he's inflicted with madness. He's evil, but I could fix him. He has a mommy complex a little bit too. Most male drow do. So just you know the type. So that's just like, don't bot me for that. That's just the type right out. Twin spell enlarged for Housen and Gale is crazy, Rainbow Raven. I like Gale a lot. He'll be on this list too. I like all the companions. Will, Karlach, Shadowheart, Lae'zel. I like all of them. I actually don't like Housen. I don't know what it is about him. He is usually my type, like personality-wise and attractiveness-wise. I just don't know why I don't like him. There's like a bug in my mind or something that's like telling me, no, not Housen. Of course, I can appreciate anyone who does like Housen. The take is boiling with the body in mind. I look, Karnas is great. Housen is bland because of the story. I get that. I do like his quests in Act 2. They're really fun. A lot of people don't like the portal fight. I love it. It's great. Yeah, I like some crazy monsters. You'll see, Captain Fox. You hate Gale because no matter what he does, what you do, he falls in love with you and you have to reject him literally every run. Leave me alone. No, I love Gale. You do love big beefy man? Oh, same. He is exactly the type I like, which is sad that I don't like him. I don't know why. Again, there's an itch in the back of my brain that's just like, nah. Now, Minthara, though. Suggestion, Man-Scorpion Tart from Dark Souls 2? Scorpophobia warning? Ooh. Here, let me look up this character. Man-Scorpion Tark. Images. Oh, fuck yeah. Holy shit! Let me just open this image so you guys can see it. Oh, no, I don't want to do it on that screen. I'm going to do it on the screen. Yeah, open it. There you go. You should be able to see that. Yeah. Smash. Smash, 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 smash until dead. Smash. Smash, 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 smash. This is my type. This is my type. You can make Gale feel magic Mystra couldn't? Oh, same. Yeah, no, fucking hate Mystra. Fuck her. Ow, don't bonk me for that! I'm getting bonked for liking characters. How does one bonk? There are points in the bottom left, and you can spend those to hurt my feelings. Don't kill him, he's very sad. Sad lore? I do like sad men. The sadder, the better. That's why I love Alucard so much, is the more Alucard lives, the sadder he gets. Like, what's not to love? Same with Vampire Hunter D. I need to read those novels. You wish she was a boss fight? Oh yeah, no, same. I would have fucking killed her. Jesus, I hate Mystra. Elistray every day, baby! She likes it or else she would have added head pats. Sith Lord, I didn't add the redeems. Z did. Z didn't give anyone head pats. Z kept the head pats from me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. Head pats is criminal. It is! Z kept the head pats from me. It's so sad. Let me find the other list, because I need to go off of that. There's too many characters. There's just too many. We kind of have, like, a vampire theme going on up here. Except for Karnas, but he is still, like, a monster, so it kind of counts. Let's do the opposite. I watched this movie for the first time last year in the media club we're in. And I had never heard of it before, which is a vampire lover is kind of like a fucking sin. So let me go here. And I just want to see how many of you will recognize him. Perhaps you'll recognize that it's Hugh Jackman first. So instead of a vampire, we have a vampire hunter. Van Helsing, it sure is. Hi, Nerzy. That is not your name. I can't say things. Neri Razor. Van Helsing, yes. Yes, 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 yes. He's gonna go right there. Yep, Like I said, it starts off very normal. This is not the order in which I love them, except for, like, this right here. This is just the order of, like, characters that come to mind that are, like, top row, normal materials. Again, this is not a hear me out list, this is just, like, a smash list for me. These are all still conventionally attractive, minus Karnas. Alucard, and also Alucard. They're all three named Alucard, technically. It's a hot man carousel. Exactly, hi, Haywire. You found his second form and sent it to me? Sure, let me take a peek real quick. Let me take a little peek. Yeah, that lady from Bleach, Smash. I've not seen Bleach, but Smash. I like Sarah from Hellsing, however, Integra is more my type. Oh, the second form is Smash on Hazma. Holy shit. Thank you, Rylanor. I love photos of women. Just any women. Dink, dink, dink. Oh god, I'm seeing a lot of DMs here. Now that I've done vampires, do vampire hunters, bro. I mean, technically this is one. It is going good, Haywire. We are making the smooch list. I'm probably not gonna theme all the rows, other than, like, maybe the top 2, and then one for just Elder Scrolls content. Maybe one for just Dragon Ball, because there's a lot of characters in each. We'll see. I'll try and keep the fandoms together other than, like, the top 2 rows of, like, this is the shit I like. Speedwagon's 28th butthole hair? No, get back here. I saw that name. I love names like that. That is my favorite fucking bit. What happened to the other 27? One for Warhammer? I'll probably have to because of your ass. Here, you'll like the next one I add. Since the first row is all I put in Vampire Hunter D. That's not his name. Sorry, his name is Big Daddy D from Hunters the Parenting, which is a show Rylanor has forced me to watch and fall in love with. Fuck you. He is so hot. Jesus Christ. Let me find an image here to do him justice. Alright. This almost looks like a fucking Family Guy interpretation of his character. No. No. We're gonna go over here, and we're just gonna drag it, and you're just gonna open. You're gonna open. Thank you. This is Big Daddy D from Hunter the Parenting, which is a Vampire Masquerade TTRPG animated show. It's really good. Any Lost Boys character, but specifically Dwayne. I'll have to look them up. I fell in love at first sight, and then I fell in love again when I heard his voice, and then I fell in love 5 more times every time he said anything. He is crazy. He's crazy, and also a really smart, like, almost broody in a way vampire hunter. And I could tell there's some sad stuff to his story I haven't gotten to yet because he has trust issues, and I can't fucking wait to see more. So we're gonna go ahead and add him here. We'll add this image of him. I think this one works. I almost wanted to put his ass, because he has a really nice ass, but I don't think he'll be recognizable by his ass on this screen. It looks like that fireman from Dispatch. I will be adding Flambe and Waterboy. Those are for later, though. Technically, I've not played Dispatch, but I do plan to play it, and I have seen Let's Plays of it. I was waiting to see if they would add queer content, but they never did. Do I know... You know what? From Arcane? There might be an Arcane thing, but it might not be what you're expecting. It might not be what you're expecting! Alright. And then also from that, there's 2 other characters. I won't be adding Guy just yet, Rylanor, because I don't think he's top bar material, but he'll be on the list. You almost want to suggest Rylanor, but you're not allowed to have him? Do not encourage me. See ya, Captain Fox! Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this one will look good. Dink. Dink. A lot of you guys probably haven't seen this character, because it is a very niche thing. And I only know about it because Rylanor showed me. So I'll probably show a full body of him so you guys can see, but he's another type of vampire. Perfect. So let me just find, like, an image or 2 to share. Okay, you're not gonna let me see the picture. Great. Open, please. This is just a wiki. I just want the image. Can I, like... No? Great, cool. Well, there's nothing bad on the first page. I'm sure this will go fine. Here. This what he looked like. God damn it, stop going to the wiki and open the damn image! He's freaked up. He's freaked up. And I love him. I love him a lot. I like freaky, scary, evil vampire man. Will the non-binary list just be a list of genderless concepts? Very similar. I know the first character going on the non-binary list is probably Hanji, followed by Flea from Chrono Trigger, because that's, I think, technically the first non-binary, like, canon character ever. So, we have some of the obvious, and then trail into the niche and the monstrous. And again, let me pull up the old list. Here, I need to open Discord. Quickest way to see it is just Discord. The first non-binary, everyone! Indeed. And it was made by Kiri Toriyama as well. There's just so much art being sent to my DMs now. What have I done? What have I encouraged? Alright, let me find the list. So on the old list... Oh, I had Roland up there first as well. I'll probably put him lower this time. Oh, yeah, my purple boys. I need to add them. What am I thinking? Not adding my purple boys. Who to put first? We'll probably go with... I want to keep the purple ones in order. Yeah. What's his name? I always get him mixed up with his sister's name because they're close together. Yep. Vax from Vox Machina, which I have not seen the newest season of, and I really, 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 really need to. I absolutely love Vax. He is right up my alley. Oren's characters usually are. Oh god, which browser has my photo editor? There it is. This one should be pretty immediately recognizable. It's great. Oh yeah. I prefer Mighty 9 to Vox Machina, and there's no Mighty 9 on this list because the original list is over a year old. So Vox Machina is okay. I don't care about the romance in Vox Machina, and the characters are kind of all over the place with the will they won't they. I really don't like that plot concept. But I really like Mighty 9. I really, really, really like Mighty 9. I love my stinky wizard man. So I think this is technically the first non-vampire, non-hunter on the top. Although technically he could be a hunter. He could be, you know. And we'll follow that with technically another hunter. And I'll just let you guys recognize him when I put him on here. Let me get a good image. This one looks good. I got his autograph at a convention last year. Supernatural. I love Castiel so much. My favorite little autistic angel. He's so me for real. Jesus, no, it's Castiel. Exactly. I love Ghostfacers. Those episodes are so fun. Let's see. Purple Boy Corner. I feel like I should... There's some more obvious ones I should probably bring up to the top here. I'm searching through the list because I want to reorder them. I'll probably move Godzilla to the non-binary list. Oh, since I've actually played Yakuza games now... Anyone from Critical Role? Might not any of the campaigns? Oh, yeah. You need to watch Supernatural? You do. You've only seen like 3 episodes? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Who was I adding? Hold on, I'm so flustered by all these pictures of men. Forgot who I was about to put. Because the top 2 rows are like the important rows. Oh, I have just the one here. I specifically prefer this character from the games and not the show. Especially his, like, look. I like him older. Majima belongs with Kiryu. Majima belongs with me and Kiryu. I'll add Majima next. How hear me out can our attractions be here? Dude, as hear me out as you want. Go fucking nuts. Take turns? We can. I have Shenron on here and, like, every dragon from Skyrim. Is it Makoto? No. Daughter figure. I like how you can't tell who it is just yet. Let me just erase Castiel. Beep. Maybe now some of you can. It's my beloved Geralt. Fuck Triss Marigold. I fucking hate Triss Marigold. You've only seen 3 of those episodes because it was your friend's mom. What your friend's mom put on the TV while you tended a half-inch deep hole in your hand. That's not great. We'll have to watch it together sometime. I know Z watches it like over and over again, same as I do with Castlevania. Her comfort show. This is perfect. This is the best. A lot of these already have like white hair. Alright. The second row will probably be all my purple boys. Okay, maybe some of the rows will have themes. Maybe some of the rows will have themes. Here, I gotta add an out there one for the top. At least kind of out there. Oh, I have the perfect one. A villain from, I believe, a Disney movie. Phineas T. Wrench from Robots. Now, I hear a lot of you already going, who the fuck is Phineas T. Wrench? That is the evil silver robot capitalist man. That is his name. Phineas T. Wrench. I want him. I want him bad. There's an artist who makes really good content of him, and I can't recommend them because they're not like work artists, but like, I'm just saying. From Robots? Yeah, from Robots. He's going top row. Just because of that artist, going top row. If you know, you know. It's really good content. It really is. Where's my proof? I cannot show you. I'm so sorry. So here you have all the kind of normal-ish, like, at first glance, humanoid characters, and then ba-boom. Ba-bam. So, yeah. Phineas T. Wrench. He's hot. He's evil. I like my villains. And then we'll just go with another basic bitch one for the final of the top. I watched the Loki show, and I specifically love that version of Loki because you get to see so much bullshit. And I'm still new to Marvel. I only started watching Marvel in 2024, so I have like no nostalgia bias or anything. I got to like sit down and watch all of them with my husband. We just slowly went through them all. Specifically, the TVA Loki is my favorite. I love traumatized sad men, especially redemption arcs. Redemption arcs are just chef's kiss. It's good shit. Good shit right there. So on the last list, I added like a little black line to help divide them up, but I don't really need that. Actually, you need to go over here. You're cut off a little bit. That's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. So I might not add the little black line since it should be even this time. That might throw it off. It's fine. So now we're gonna go with the purple boys. And you might be thinking, like, what the fuck do you mean purple boys? So, I mean purple boys. You'll see when I get the first one up here. A lot of you have already seen the first list, already know. You already know what's about to happen. Where is he? You can take all of these centipede style is fucking wild! Oh god, I need an image of him that's not, like, super fucked up or an edit. Or someone's art. I don't want to steal art. I don't like the white backgrounds, though. Where am I pretty man at? There he is, and he's gonna go right under Alucard, which is funny because his voice actor actually made a tweet a long time ago when Castlevania first came out, the anime, that I knew why I liked Alucard, and he voice acts Lotor from Voltron, and they are basically the same man, except for Lotor's a little more evil, whereas Alucard is just good. Ow, how dare you bonk me! Your bros are all straight, they don't get your freak. What the fuck do you mean purple boys? He's purple. He's a purple boy. I love Lotor. He's so baby girl. He's my baby girl. I can fix him. You get Laura away from this man, I'll fix him. I got it. Pack your shit up, girl. That checks out? Yeah. I absolutely adore him in both the old Voltron series and in Legendary Defender, which is a really bad show. Please do not watch Voltron Legendary Defender. It will break your heart, slap you in the face, and call you slurs. I'm not kidding. It's really bad. Genuinely really bad. Voltron Long Sierra Drag. I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah, no, Voltron sucks. It's so bad that as a Netflix original, it was removed from Netflix, and you have to pay to watch episode by episode. You're pretty sure Silver's the one that needs to go away as wild. You can't keep me away from him. He would match my freak. He's fucking crazy. I love him crazy, though. When I say crazy, I mean, like... Bro's a crash out. Here, let me see if I can... Bro has a crash out. He crashes the fuck out. Look at that smirk. That's crazy. I love him. I want him like that every day. And then going on to the next purple boy... also crashes out, but less crazy. Also a villain. Just a smile. I have loved him since I first saw his design, but his narrator is also the narrator of Ko from the Face Stealer from Avatar. He's the narrator of NASA's Unexplained Files, and he's one of the Dark Brotherhood characters as well. His voice alone sold me. He also has a sad backstory, which is the reason why he's a villain, and he's a really fun, goofy villain. He's also genuinely fucking evil. I love him. I love him so much, Arvos. He's the only reason I continued watching Dragon Prince, and it's also a bad show. Please don't watch it. It'll hurt you to have to watch that bullshit. Oh, someone from Cyberpunk? Here, let me check real quick what you got going on with this man from Cyberpunk. Sand... Eviston? Cyberpunk. Images. I don't actually see any images of him. Here, send me an image of him, because this is like merch. I see a lot of robot parts, which I do like. Then, for the next purple boy, not as watched show, I've only seen season 1 because I haven't had time to go back and watch the other seasons, is Seraphim, specifically from Blood of Zeus. Not quite purple, but purple enough to make it to the purple boys list. You could tell I have a type. Purple. White hair. Just David from Cyberpunk Long Story. Ooh, interesting. But another for the purple boys. Purple. Purple used to be my favorite color. I still like it a lot, but nowadays my favorite color is like turquoise or a good, like neon, almost navy blue. I like blue. But I'm purple. Purple. Purple's a very good color. Wolf whistle. Yeah. It's what we like. It's what we like. Ow, don't fuck me! By the way, we are doing movie night tonight in the D&E Media Club server. We're doing the Backrooms movie. I haven't had a chance to see it myself yet, and I'm excited to see it. Although the studio behind it has gotten into a lot of controversy lately regarding copyrights and AI content. It's sad to see a movie studio go downhill when they were very beloved for past works like Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's a point where this guy David goes nuts because of modifications. Oh fuck yeah! I'll have to look into it. Special interest story. Do not be sorry for sharing your special interest with me. I am happy to listen. I need to watch and play Cyberpunk. I tried to play it at launch, and you can imagine how that went. Not great. Next for Purple Boys. Let's see. Some of these don't really count as purple, so I'm like trying to pick through them here. Also, there's a lot that are too purple and like way all around on the list. Alright. Yeah, we'll go with the Stardew characters. Where did my editor go? Here. And then here. Now, I did a video of Stardew recently with my friend Nova. We started a world together, Vanilla. He likes Haley, and I like a male version of Haley with a little bit of alcoholism. I like Shane. Shane, I don't know what it is about him, only I do know what it is about him. Shane looks exactly like Gavin Reed from Detroit Become Human, and I absolutely love Gavin Reed from Detroit Become Human. And if you don't know who Gavin Reed from Detroit Become Human is, that's Asterian's voice actor, who also does the mocap for that character. So in a way, I imagine that Shane is narrated by Asterian, and there's some associations there. However, I also love the sad, depressive, alcoholic types, the jaded, almost cop in a way. This is just what I like, okay? Usually, Elliot from Stardew Valley would be more my type, where you have like the super romantic poet type who literally lives on the beach. He would usually be my type, but Shane kind of snuck the lead in there. So he's gonna go with the Purple Boys. And also, yes, Neil. I love Neil. Also from Stardew Valley. And a big upset that he's not fucking romanceable when he is the top vote for romance every time it comes up. And he got passed up for Clint! Ape, what are you doing, my man? Make the wizard romanceable! Please! He's got a new rule in the Until Dawn coming out? Oh my god, hell yeah. He's really good at mocap as well. Like, his mocap captures are so nice. Wizard. I don't like that it's transparent, but that's fine. Yeah, Wizard from Stardew Valley. I think Wizard, Stardew Valley, or Asmodeus and Gale would get along really well. I think they get along really, really well. They could, take turns with me and all. That'll be how they can get along. We can Eiffel Tower. I mean, man, that must have been the win. That's crazy. Who said that? Big one for the Purple Boys. Let's see. So there's a lot of Dragon Ball characters, but my absolute favorite Dragon Ball character, if I can find the art of the specific design I like, man, there are no pictures of him like this. Maybe if I do this one. Yeah, there we go. I fucking love Trunks. I had like a huge crush on him when I was a kid from his movie, because again, I like him sad and I like him heroic, and I like him. Future Trunks, specifically the one that ends up in Xenoverse, the fit, the personality, the looks. Hi, bye. I do love Piccolo. But Future Trunks, specifically the one that ends up in Xenoverse, is just my type in the purple row. I prefer... You thought I meant Elephant Trunks or the shorts. I mean, he is named after the shorts. I prefer purple hair Trunks to blue hair Trunks. I don't like his blue hair redesign, although it makes sense because he's Bulma's son or whatever. No. Xenoverse Trunks, long hair. $30 haircut, yeah. Bro, he cuts his own hair, you already know. Hi, Bite. So, yeah, future Trunks, Xenoverse, smash. Smash, 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 smash. We'll continue with the purple Dragon Ball characters. Shocking, absolutely fucking nobody is next. Beerus. I believe he was originally voiced by Matthew Mercer in the movie they did introducing him, and then they removed his voice for someone else. And then Matthew Mercer went to voice Hit instead. Oops. Bink. Bye, Textbert 4! Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Bingus, yes. I love Beerus. He's so goofy. He's so funny. He's so evil. Lovely. It just fits right in with Purple Gang. And then we're gonna go to, again, probably surprising no one. I like this image of him. I think the last purple Dragon Ball character is Lord Frieza. I like villains. I like him crazy. I like him baby girl. And he is baby girl. He's very, very baby girl. Perfect. Sovereign Spa from Baldur's Gate Purple Counting. The Myconoid? You right, hold on. Oh yeah, absolutely. God damn, thank you for the reminder. This one's actually gonna go on the list right now. Sovereign Spa. I just got to this point in my Dirge run, actually. I love the Myconoids. Bro gives you like 5 different pet names in the span of an hour. It's crazy. Frieza would call me a slur and I would thank him? I mean, probably, honestly. Cup? Okay, that works too. Lovely. Look him. Purple enough. You have no idea what that is, but Zowie Mama! Yeah, it is, I'll show you the full body. Myconoid from Baldur's Gate D&D lore. Mushroom people. They're hot. They're cool. They're colorful. Wonder if he tastes like mushrooms? I like mushrooms. Just saying, I like mushrooms. I'll take a bite. Let's see who else for Purple Gang. There's so many purple characters. Oh, I'm missing another one from Dragon Ball. I'll have to move him over. It's okay. I can't believe I forgot him. It's another one from Xenoverse, too. Probably why. He is the perfect body type that I like. In fact, I'm going to show the full body just because I can't show the full body here. Full body. This is Fu from Xenoverse, and I want him real bad. I might be allergic to the meal, but you can still appreciate a good cut of meat. Lesbian valid. Any trip is a good trip with a Myconoid. Yeah. I mean, technically, wouldn't they be non-binary? They don't have junk. They produce with spores. But anyway, for now, Fu. My beloved Fu. My little evil nerd. My silly evil nerd is gonna go right here. I kind of want to center it, but it's not. That's okay. And we're just gonna move Myconoid over and slot him in. Perfect. There's not much room for their junk. Wow. Okay. Da-da-da. Oh, I'm pulling up all the wrong things. That's Fu. Oh, yeah. How could I fucking forget? Magus from Chrono Trigger. I probably will have to use art of him, just because his sprites don't look very good on this list. I've tried before and I could not get it to look right. I plan on playing Chrono Trigger for stream, just because it is one of my favorite comfort games of all time. And I love sad villain types that are redeemable. And I'm just saying, another Akira Toriyama, not Dragon Ball, but technically, he references Magus in Chrono Trigger several times, all throughout Dragon Ball. And I love Magus so much. He's lovely. You just realize the double Alucard. Technically, it's triple Alucard, because D's real name is Alucard as well. So Alucard. Asterion and Carnus. I had to have them up there together, because it's like a bit at this point. All three of these fandoms crossover is so nice. What if I fell for the same man 3 times, you know? And then... How do we feel about James the Giant Peach Grasshopper? What's funny, Haywire, is I was just talking about that grasshopper earlier, and he's already on the 2.0 list, as well as the grasshopper Hops from Bug's Life. So I have 2 grasshoppers going on this list. Though he's not purple. I see how we think. We think alike. I like you. You know what's good. Let me get a good image of this. We should find more? Yes. Bug pervert! Yeah. Yes, what about it? Oh god, I'm trying to resize this. True form Dracula from Dead by Daylight with all the tentacles and the ass cheeks out, full naked. I love his Mori so much. Sometimes I turn on Dead by Daylight just to go get a Mori and watch it. Bro spreads his butt cheeks for the camera. It's lovely. It's great. He jumps on it. He bounces on it. Canon behavior. I like Dracula anyway, but specifically true form Dracula, which I'll show the full image of as well because it's kind of crazy.
Yo, what is up,
Oh, that is a YouTube video. I just want the thumbnail, sir. Where is it? Here. You better open just the image. Nope, that says TikTok. Damn it! Why don't you just open an image? There. True form Dracula full body. Does Bog King from Strange Magic count as a grasshopper? I haven't seen that movie, but I do want to add him because I do want to... the Leon voting. I do want to add him. I've seen clips of that movie and I want to watch it. That was actually by George Lucas. It was the last, original George Lucas film. I know fun facts about the movie, but I haven't seen the fucking movie and it's right up my alley. I'll probably add him at the bottom just because I haven't seen the content yet. But true form Dark Lord Dracula is so good. Oh yeah. And then I think ending the Purple Boy's reign is none other than Hector from Castlevania. Let me find a good image here. Oh, are we copying the text instead of the actual image? Hello? There we are. And then resize to hell. It's gonna pixelate real bad. No, it's fine. Hector, I love him. He's also very baby girl, and he has purple hair, so I love him. I can just hide him behind the Dark Lord. And then following Hector into the next row will be just all the Castlevania characters I love. So, Isaac. Where is he? There. The anime version of Isaac. I love him so much. My favorite line from him is just, one day you'll wonder why I worked with Dracula to kill all the humans. It's because you're all so fucking rude. And then he murders everyone, which is lovely. Bloop. And bloop. It's a little blurry. I might have to pick a different one because that one's a little blurry. I don't like that. I don't like it blurry. Here, this one should do. Virgil from Devil May Cry. Dante is more my type. Though I've actually not played those games either. Shrink. I do prefer heroic types to villains. It's just that the looks I go for are usually villains. Why that? Ah, he's sillier. I like him silly. Thank you for the 10 streak, Shadowfang. Yes, he's already been over an hour, and I'm not even like a 38th of a way through this list. Like, this is... There's so many characters I have to add. So let's just go ahead and add everyone from Castlevania. I like his original design better, so I'm gonna go with the Dead by Daylight model for Trevor Belmont. Because I do prefer his game design to his anime design. Sue me. He might look a little funky because he's, you know, I'll paint the background. That's fine. Yeah, ugly blue-green. That's what I want. No. No. That's... Why are these gradients so ugly? There, that works. And then we'll just flatten it. That fixes half my problems! Consider myself soothed, the scrolls of our people. Hey, I'll be getting Elder Scrolls in a second here. I like how it spawned in on top of Alucard. I didn't ask it to do that. Trevor... What other Castlevania men did I care about? Did I care about any other Castlevania men? Scroll... Nope, I guess not really. Oh, wait, yes I fucking do. Excuse me? How could I forget? Hold the phone? Where he at? Technically Purple Gang too. Oh no, I want his eyes in there. Where them eyes at? None of these look like the right size. How could I forget him? Oh my god. The scowl. I need a good image that'll make him recognizable. There, that'll work. This one will do. This one will do. Oh god. Orlox from Nocturne, the Aztec vampire. I adore him. Help you, there's a thunderstorm in your area? I can't, sorry. I got my own thunderstorm I'm dealing with when I smooch all these men. Got a storm in my pants. Can we riot for Godbrand? Godbrand is not my type. He is fugly. He is fucking ugly. I hate Godbrand. He's a really fun character, but... Ugh. Ugh. He's nasty. You like building boats? Yeah, the Viking vampire. Now, Orlox is where it's at. Orlox, my baby girl. I don't care for Richter. You know what? I don't have enough Gilfs on here. Let's get the Gilf Miser. Here he is. Also from Castlevania. I can't wait to have to update this list again when I play all the games. Just Belmont, I believe is how you pronounce it. Yeah. He's going right there. Boom. I don't care for Mizrak. Mizrak is attractive, but not my type. Bye, Rathenor. Richter's not my type, I'm so sorry. Especially not the way they designed him in Nocturne. He's... He ain't no Trevor Belmont, okay? Let me just put 3 different versions of Alucard up here. No. Next. We'll go ahead with Majimba. Here, let me get a good image. Yeah, this one will do. So, I love Majima, but more specifically, I like Majima in drag. That's what I want to see. There it is right there. There's the money. Can you send a thing for the women's list? Absolutely. I am taking suggestions. Even if I don't put them on the list, I would like to see what you guys are looking at. And if I know the content enough, I might add them. So again, it's been pretty normal so far. There's a few on here that I'm sure will trip people up, like Phineas, the Myconoid, maybe Piotr, and Karnas. But still, all people, all relatively normal. Slagra from Dark Crystal. I've not seen Dark Crystal. Let me look it up. Slagra. There's a Slagra from Castlevania, which, yeah, smash, but Agra from Dark Crystal, no. No. Looks like Jabba the Hutt. Reminds me of the Queen of Mean from the Troll in Central Park. Let's see who else. Yeah, the one from Castlevania. Yeah, that one smash. Set the spider. Ooh, a Drider or a spider? Where at? Let me see. Oh, that thing! Yeah, smash. Let's see. Oh, I have a few characters here that might trip you guys up. I don't want to add them in the same order as the other list. I kind of want to have them a little spread out so people can dig for all the information buried within here. This one should do. Editor. Should be. God, that's a lot. I have to resize. The character slowly revealing itself the more I adjust and zoom. Johnny Bravo. I had a crush on him as a kid. I like himbos. He has his moments where he actually is a really good guy. I like him. Smash. We have an artist in the Dini server who also does art of Johnny Bravo, and it looks phenomenal. And for those who maybe don't know, Johnny Bravo's voice actor and Samurai Jack's voice actor did some yaoi roleplay behind the booth that got leaked, and it's really fucking funny. By leaked, I mean they posted it. It's really good, and I might need to write some fanfic on it. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of, Samurai Jack is absolutely 1,000,000% on this list. I love Samurai Jack, another one I had a huge crush on as a kid. And they're gonna go right next to each other because of that yaoi roleplay the voice actors did. Gender Pent Johnny Bravo. It's fucking awesome. Oh, hell yeah. I'll go back and show her to the class. Following Samurai Jack is, of course, in every way possible, who's been on my Hear Me Out lists I've done in the past with other streamers for Just Chatting streams, is Aku. I love Aku. There are few villains that have the presentation and just sheer dread and silliness that Aku can do all of. It's a little blurry. See if it transfers over. Well, if you'll actually paste it. Aku is 10 million% here, as well as the gender bent version of Aku being on my ladies list. Cause come on, you know. So just these in a string. We'll follow the theme here with. Unfortunately, this voice actor passed away recently, but the professor from Powerpuff Girls, Dr. Utonium, I believe is his name. Aku can get it? Oh, yeah. I like good dad characters, and he is one of the best dad characters ever, and I want him. I want him bad. Boop. Make sure it's in row here. I'm inspecting the pixels. From the same series, again, surprising no one, and I want the Funko Pop of him that exists, but him, I want him. I want him. Him from Powerpuff Girls, queer icon, we love to see it. You know him. Him. If you don't know, yes, that is the character's name, is just him. Queer icon, and you'll see why when I put the full image up here. Okay, maybe not. Can we get the full image, please? Without opening to a page that's not an image. There we go. This is him. Him. Sexypedia! Ha! Yes. Smash. 10 million times smash. Again, same voice actor as Dr. Utonium. Unfortunately, it passed away. But that's not going to stop me from saying the characters are really fucking hot. I had a huge crush on this one as a kid. I am into gilfs. I'm not sorry. Let me find a good image. They're all like white background. Here. Please add Aki. I'm only adding people from content I've seen or know. I will give them a look and judge whether or not they're hot or not, though. Mr. Harriman from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. He can get it. I like old men. Floop. Yes. Let's see. The basketball guy from House Imaginary Friends can get it. Oh, you mean Wilt? Yeah, I love Wilt. He's great. I can't remember this character's name, and I feel bad I don't remember their name. I'm gonna look it up. There are 2 villains from Danny Phantom. Vlad being one of them, and then Dark Danny being the other. So we're gonna add Dark Danny. There's a comic I found of Dark Danny that just it hits different. It's so good. It's almost like a Fix-It fic where they made him like a redeemed villain, and that's so good. Dark Danny. Boop. And then from the same Danny Phantom show. Look, I like old men. What can I say? I don't know whether to add his normal form or his Vlad form, because both are good. Felix from Wreck-It Ralph? He's on my list. He's on the previous version of this list. I'll probably add him again. I do like Felix. He's baby girl. Oh, wrong slide. Go over here so I can resize you. I gotta fix you first. We'll go with the human form of Vlad. Whoops, that's paste. Those who know, you know? You know? And we'll just move that over it. It looks like they're talking to each other because the shoulder clips in. So there's 3 rows of the list done. Let me see how this looks on the clock app. Yeah, you can see it all. Okay, good. I was worried that it wouldn't show properly, but it is showing the whole list on the clock app. Move them close, make them kiss. Yes. You get it. Wait a minute. It says the clock app isn't detecting my volume? What? It was definitely detecting earlier. People were absolutely talking. Clock app, can you not hear me? No? Okay, it is detecting. Okay, you can't hear me. It was saying nothing was detecting. That had me worried. I was like, people were definitely responding. Hold on. Okay, I'm crazy. It's working just fine. Okay, yeah, you can see everything. I'm just making extra sure, because with the way I have it cropped on the clock app, sometimes it doesn't look very good. But this looks fine. Alright, let's see. I'm focusing on adding people over from the previous version of the previous version of the list as well, because I don't want to forget anybody. There are a few new additions to this currently. Oh, Majima is here already. It's Majima and drag. There he is. Oh, I forgot Nishiki. Whoops. I'll go ahead and add him now. Nishiki's very baby girl. We're just gonna... Boop. Needs to be enough to be recognizable. Which that should be. Perfect. You can make pancakes. Can you make pancakes without flour? No. Rico from Penguins of Madagascar? I think Kowalski is more my type. Like the nerds. That was meant for Google, sorry! That's very silly. You're silly. You got so confused? Yeah, guys, I'm just reading what you're searching in Google. I have access to your search history, by the way. I have access to all of your search histories, and all I gotta say is, damn. Should have sent some of that my way, but okay, whatever. I forgive you, I guess. Let's see. You know, we're still near the top, and I've got a few I've got to add. What row are we on? Hi, Phantom! We're making the Smash Hear Me Out list. Well, not Hear Me Out, but Men I Would Smooch list. What about Deadpool? I'm not that into Deadpool. I think he's attractive, but Loki kind of took priority over him. I like Captain America and Bucky too, but I don't think I'll be adding them to the new list. They are all on the previous list, but I'm just not that into Marvel or hero content in general. You know what? Let's do... I'm thinking too hard about it. Because I'm like, well, I kind of want to have like themes and rows. No, this is too much work. Just put the character there. We'll probably do... Google says yes with bananas you also don't have. Wow. That's not great. You can make potato pancakes. Here. What is their name? Multitasking is hard. I have too many tabs open. And no brain. I have no brain. What about Sanji? I was just about to start adding the One Piece characters, yes. Though, I'm gonna add the character that got me into One Piece first, which is one of the best characters, obviously, because it's what got me into One Piece. I'm gonna take him from the Impel Down arc, where I love him the most because his ponytail is so nice. And although I like Sanji more now after watching the series, Buggy is the reason I started watching One Piece. I saw my husband watching it in the living room, and I was like doing something. And I looked up at the TV and I was like, who's the blue-haired clown in the ponytail? Why he kind of baby girl? And my husband was like, no, please tell me you don't like Buggy. And I was like, Buggy the clown? I might have to now. And I started watching One Piece and then fell in love with Sanji instead. So, Buggy. And then definitely Sanji. I almost want to use the hot dog figure. If you know, you know. Hi, Slap! Z didn't gatekeep the head pats according to Z. Yes, she did! That's a lot of kissable guys. It sure is. You can print this on a body pillow and have all the husbands in one bid. That'd be great! Oh my god! All of them in one go? Alright. Oh, the figure isn't good quality. I'm trying to find an image that's good quality for his face, but the figure is kind of focusing on other parts of Sanji. If you know, you know. Centipede style, think big. I prefer Sanji early series as well, though I'll probably use a picture from... This looks good. Ah, there we go. That one works. I'm really image picky because it has to resize properly and also be the version of the character I like. I think I used this exact same image on the previous list too. Boop. And boop. Trying to see if there's anyone I like more from the live action, but I don't think so. There's Stinkji. Yep, I love Sanji. He's great. Brook the Skeleton. Yeah, I like Brook too. I might put Brook. I put Zoro in the previous one, but honestly, I think Zoro is attractive and funny, but he's not really my type. So I don't think we'll put Zoro. Which is gonna shock people, I'm sure. Brook is top 5 fuckable skeletons, for sure. Yeah. What about Jinbei? I've not seen a lot of the content with him because I'm not caught up on One Piece, so maybe after I'm caught up I'll add Jinbei. But I don't know much about him yet. But I think I will add Brook. Let me get... Also, I like singing characters that sing well, and Brook sings well. He's also just very silly. I love him. Beerus? Yeah, of course Beerus is here. Yeah, I got Beerus, Future Trunks, Frieza, Fu. I will add more Dragon Ball characters later. This is just the purple row. Purple boys. This user hasn't been to the Bone Zone. Look, you don't gotta worry about it. It don't matter how it works. Just know it works. Where there's a will, there's a way. Brook is getting added. Boop. I like how we have, like, serious Castlevania grimdark anime characters, and then Buggy the Clown, Sokka from Avatar Last Airbender. I prefer Zuko, but I will add Sokka and Zuko from the more adult comics. I just watched the movie recently. Very good. Go ahead and get this one out the way, which will be like a jump in the middle. Back when Amazing Digital Circus first came out, I liked Jax, but as the show went on, I started to kind of hate Jax. Usually, Jax is my type, but I fell in love with a different character very quick, and Jack's just just no. Kane. The things I would do to Kane, the things I would do to this man. Smash. Smash, 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 smash. Kane can go right there. Sokka and Zuko, Yaoi, yeah, exactly. I'll probably go ahead and add them now. Here. God damn! Sorry, there's images that I cannot show on stream in the search at the top. Do this one. Bubble is a smash. I will not elaborate. Valid. Hey, you smash that bubble. I'm not gonna burst your bubble. Bubble can burst your bubble. This frame. What about the cowboy crocodile one? Oh yeah! Gummy Goo? You know what? I'll make room for Gummy Goo. You're right. You're so right. Kinger is great, but his attractiveness comes more from the fanon than the canon. Gummy Goo is just attractive, so we'll just pop him right in there. Hear me out, the bug from Kipo? No. Hell no. I like Kipo. I don't like Bug that much. Bug reminds me a lot of Jake from Finn and Jake. From Adventure Time. And I don't particularly care for Jake. He reminds me too much of that. Here, let's get Gummy Goo in there. Now we're getting somewhere in terms of like, hey, wait a minute. That's not quite conventional. Let's get movie Sokka. Man, it doesn't want to show me the movie frames. There's plenty for Zuko. It's just not showing me any Sokka. Where is he? Where did they put my boy? I have the silly images of him here. I don't want those. Interesting how they just don't have this. Oh, I'm adding characters that are adults. Ah, that's a good shot. Copy image. It looks a little blurry though. I don't know if it'll transfer over well. Maybe. There we go. It's kind of hard to tell that it's Sokka though. Also, I can't add him because I am a woman and he is a canonly gay character. I'm not gonna push that button. That one works. I wanted the one with the rose in his mouth. Let me see if I can find it. Because Sokka hair down is really good. Ah. There it is. It's also, again, hard to tell it's Sokka. This is so blurry. Good enough. People will probably ask. There. That's a much better. It looks like they're reacting to each other. That just looks like Crash. You're so right. Turnip Head from Howl's Moving Castle. You're so right. Humbert from Whispers of the Heart and The Cat Returns is 2 cat. I think the cat from The Cat Returns is alright. Just 2 cat to add here. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I think I have enough room to do what I want to do here. So let's do another Alucard lookalike. We have Volt from Date Everything. And I absolutely love both his design, the fact he calls you Livewire, fucking pet names you, his eyebrow. Look at his eyebrow. Oh, that image is super blurry. Cool. His story is so nice. He's just lovely. Hold on. I want official screenshots, not fan art. Where? God damn it. You sent me Shaka being fine shit? Oh, hell yeah. I want official art, please. Oh my god, there's so many art pieces I haven't seen of him. If this one wasn't so blurry. Why are they blurry? Google, what the fuck are you doing? Give me my boys. Here. You made me play Warframe? Maybe. After I finish this row, I'll also probably go to the bathroom. So I should be able to add both of them from this image. But Volt, his eyebrows, his personality, his voice, his tone, his story. Volt is amazing. And then so is his counterpart, Eddie. And in my first try in the game, which is a Date Everything sim, I was able to get a Volt and Eddie sandwich, which is canonly what they call it in-game. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. Sorry in advance, Silver? I'm afraid. What do you mean you're sorry in advance? Oh, don't worry. Eddie was coming up next. I got both of them. Don't bonk me, no! That's what you were sorry for, you turd. Here, let me see. I don't think I ever got to meet Tyrell from Date Everything. I stopped playing not too far into getting into it. I need to go back and finish it, or just restart. There's I could add half of the characters from there, but I'm only adding, I think, 3. And my favorite is actually Scandelabra. So, he's my type. I like stupid Victorian men, and yes, I know about his alternate side. I'm not going to talk about it because it's spoilers, and I don't know too much about it, but I am attracted to that as well. I love Scandelabra. Baby girl. Don't balk me! He calls you Mon Miracle every time you romance him? Ooh. You can make him lose faith in God? Oh, perfect. We need to kill me? What? Z said to do all of them, but that would be more than 20? How could Z? How could Z wish pain upon me? How dare. Following Scandelabra, to the surprise of no one, is Perminger from Barbie Princess and the Pauper, which we also watched in the Discord server last year. His voice actor is phenomenal, and the song is just so good. What about St. Clair? Yes. Just yes. Preminger. Premi. I love Preminger. How is I not in the Discord? Which one? I have 2. It's 'cause Z's a brat. Hey! You can't call her a brat. That's my wife you're talking about. Let's see. To end this row, what was I gonna do? Oh god, there was a character I was gonna add. I can't remember. What about the Hollow Knight? I've not played Hollow Knight. Unfortunate. Chachi doesn't get the reference. I sure don't. Oh wait, yes I do. It's from the fucking. I've seen the audio. And she was a brat. Yeah, I got you. It takes me a second sometimes. The brain cells are dead in this one. Oh, I have the perfect addition to end this row on. Hold the phone, and then I can run to the bathroom here. Another Barbie movie. And I had a crush on him, and I can't wait to watch this movie again with you guys this holiday. But the Nutcracker from Barbie and the Nutcracker, huge, big, fat crush on this dude. Only the Nutcracker form, though. And we're going to call that there for a moment. I'm going to save the list as is. And this is going to be, just in case anything happens, temp list. Yeah, free saves. I get you. And then I'll be right back. I am ready for D&D, yes. Alright, there we are. What about Arizona iced tea? Yeah. Yeah. Smash. That sounds like good shit. Also, my DM is being threatening in my chat for a D&D. You're scaring me. You're scary. I just want you to know that. I'm terrified. Alright. Okay, let's see. You have an amazing plan? That is scary. Back to list. Someone was astonished at all the things I have on my list. Someone was astonished that I had this guy, which is really funny. Because he is, like, generically attractive, but his personality is so atrocious most people don't like him. He's supposed to be, like, a hateable character. However, he's baby girl to me, which is Prince Charming from Shrek 2. He's very baby girl. Amazing for who is the question? Yeah, for the DM. For all of us. We all have fun, but DM's scary. It's also a supernatural D&D campaign, so we're all afraid for our characters' lives. And sanities. And a lot of people think it's like a joke, or from the meme when I put this guy on the list. But genuinely, I would do heinous things to this man. And that is Shrek. From Shrek. Because, duh. Okay, like everyone's like, ah ha ha, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. No. I want Shrek. Long before the memes. I want Shrek. I want him. For me. You like mini Rick and Morty men? I was just about to start adding them after some other characters, and you'll see why after I add the other characters. So just going down the list here to get further along. I might stream a little later if we run out of time. But this one is also a gimme. A lot of people like him. He's on a lot of Hear Me Out lists. Is Bill Cipher. I have his book on my desk here. I love Bill. I love Gravity Falls. It's one of those things that we watch like every October season. It's just good. It's just good. And then there's a current debate going around online over whether or not people like Ford or Stan Lee. I prefer Stan Ford. To each their own. I like the voice actor. I like his story more. I like his flaws more. Stan Ford is still a very attractive man. Stan Lee, I mean, Uncle Stan. But I like the nerds. Cool flavored Dorito? Sure is. Have you seen the president from Rick and Morty? He got his own TV show? Yeah, it's also the same voice actor as Stan. Or Ford. Stan did nothing wrong, it was all Ford's fault? No, they're both to blame. That's the point, is they're both dumbasses, and I love them for it. Their flaws go against each other in the worst possible way. Oh, my stream is paused. I was about to say, it still says I'm on BRB screen. I'm definitely not on BRB screen. But the reason I added them first, after talking about Rick and Morty, is technically there's a crossover with Stanford and Rick. There's references in both shows to each other. So I felt like now's a good time to add them after Ford. I do like Rick. I like Shane, I like Rick, I like depressed alcoholic types. I like nerds. I like geniuses. I like complex characters. It's a little blurry. And it should be fine. And then also from Rick and Morty, a lot of people judge me for this one, but I'm not hearing it. The thunderstorm passed? Hell yeah, I'm glad. Hopefully you are safe. Yeah, let me get one of him crying. That's the perfect version of his personality. I really like Jerry Smith. I like pathetic boohoo baby men, and he is the king of all pathetic boohoo baby men. I've also really enjoyed the later seasons of Rick and Morty compared to the earlier seasons. I feel like the later seasons are a lot better. Yeah, his notepad comes to a portal. Yep, bird person. What button? Gearface? I'm not too into Gearface. They're cool. I like a lot of the other characters. Like, there's a lot of fun characters in Rick and Morty, but just the two mainstays here are what I care about. For the list, I mean. So this is what we're rocking with so far after 2 hours of putting men on this list. Bird Person is your all-time favorite. I liked Bird Person until the Tamri stuff. The age stuff was weird. My life is good, thank you. What about Mr. PB? Who's Mr. PB? Oh, Mr. Poopy Butthole? No. No. I like his ex-wife's husband, though. His ex-wife's husband is a predator from, like, Predator. I can't remember their actual, like, in-universe name. Begins with a Y. You would have thought I liked Bird Person? No, he's weird. How do we feel about Mr. Meeseeks? I like Mr. Meeseeks. They're fun. He has all services. You know what? I think Mr. Meeseeks makes it. Here, let me just... Well, I want to find, like, a good image of them. Ew, that's AI. Gross. Nasty. I don't want AI up in here. I think Mr. Meeseeks makes the cut. Oh, skill check. So we'll just put a whole lot of them in a shot. Because they all count. Oh, damn it. Ow, don't bonk me. I'm right. Don't boo me, I'm right. Mr. Meeseeks. Hi, Spiro. Yup, the Angel Killer in Dead by Daylight's coming. I can't wait. Their power's gonna be really fun to mess with. I'll do a skill check, and then bonk. What about Morty's teacher? No. They're really gross. I can't quite tell what that is, Probe Truck. Ow! Doofus Rick? Yeah, Doofus Rick is my type, but I have enough Rick on here that kind of covers that gap. If I had to pick between Doofus Rick and Rick Sanchez, I'd probably go with Doofus Rick. Yeah, I know what a profile picture is, I just can't see it. I'm on PC streaming and I have to, like, lean in and I cannot tell what that is. Where's Preminger from Barbie? He's right here next to Scandelabra and the Nutcracker from Barbie. Hopefully you can see that on the stream. Yeah, you can. What about Ghostface? Ghostface isn't my type. Thank you for the like, Scoober. I'm not really into horror content, and there's a few of the killers from Dead by Daylight that I do like, but Ghostface just isn't my type. Oh yeah, I got him. I got all the good stuff here. Of course, Zuko. Oh yeah. Ghostface is just a little guy. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I like masked content, but I prefer actual monsters. Ghostface is just a dude. So, like, the xenomorphs? Yeah. Yeah, I'd tap a xenomorph, but Ghostface is just, like, a guy. Let's see. Look at the OG list here. Alright. And whoops. I gotta flip through a lot of stuff to see the old list so I'm not missing anyone. I am adding new characters, of course, but I want to make sure I include everyone from the old list. What row am I on? So the next row will probably be the Elder Scrolls row. What about both the Wildcat Brothers? Yes. Both of them at the same time. I'll take. Smash. Excuse me. You're trying to think of attractive guys from fiction? Yeah. Well, they don't have to be attractive. I like characters that aren't attractive. I keep trying to like put a theme on it or put characters in order, but I really don't have to do that. So I think I'm just going to go down the list of companions I like from Baldur's Gate. Just to go ahead and get them on here. So like, Gale, obviously I love Gale. And Astarion and Karnas are at the top of the list because they're my type. But on Astarion romance runs, I will typically romance Karlach or Gale. Cheeseburger from Far Cry 5? That is an animal, my friend. I'm not putting an animal on the smooch list. You're joking? I'm pointing you out anyway, femboy. I'm pointing you out anyway. We're gonna flatten CJ? CJ from who? CJ from where? Cloudy J? Cloudy J from from regular show? The name of the show is not Mordecai and Rigby. I keep doing that. We're gonna go with Gale. And Will. I want to get him with horns from GTA. Here, let me see. Oh, yeah, obviously. I've not seen Dexter. Let's go with Will. Gotta resize it, get them horns up in there. Specifically, Karlach, dead Will. I mean, Karlach, not dead Will. Whoops. Obviously with the horns. Can I judge if he's fine? Let me see. Let me look him up. Dear keys. Oh, yeah. Yes, he is. Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, I tapped that. Ow! Why bonk me? Bowser? Bowser's on the old list. I'll add Bowser to this list too. Cartoon or live action? Wildcrats? Both. I want all 4 of them. The more the better. You can't say Silas because I've never played the game. Yeah, I've never played the game. I know of Silas. I know he's attractive, but he's not really my type. I like the sleek, kind of graceful anime guys, but I'm not really into the stereotypical, like, K-pop idol fashion looks, which he kind of fits for me. My graceful type of guy I like is, like, Victorian era. Not even his dragon form. I've seen it. It's okay, but again, it's a little too... I don't know how to phrase it, like, sleek. It's a little too idol culture and, like, fashion sense. I don't like... Is Popper the kobold? Oh no, I love Popper. He's great. Yeah, smash. I'd smash that. Kobolds are fine. You're cracking Luigi? I like Bowser and Luigi. I like Bowser and Luigi together. So smash? Yeah, smash. I'm really picky with men, okay? How about Gumball? No, that is a child. I am 26. I'm not putting a, like, 10-year-old on my list of smoochables. Unless you mean, like, Prince Gumball. His Vampire Victorian fit makes it a little better, but I have a thing for guys with long hair. And I also don't care much for his personality. Gumball's dad? Eh. I like Nicole more. She's more my type. She is on my female list, as well as, I can't remember the Cloud's mom's name. But her and Nicole have, like, full-on martial arts fights. let me finish up with Baldur's Gate. Roland. Where is he? This is also peak baby girl. I love him so much. I love Roland. I can't wait to get to the Act 3 content with him. I need to mod him to make him romanceable too. Roland, baby girl. I love my tieflings. A little bigger. Oh, nothing to paste. He's right there. Alright. Again, it is still, like, in the kind of range of normal. A few of these might catch your eye as what the fuck. A few of them are like, maybe. I love all of them. I love all of them. Bye, Probe Truck. Enjoy your time out there. Iron Man, maybe? No. I like them, but really I'm only adding one Marvel character. Trying to look back at your childhood, you're stumped. Silicarius Fell? Let me look it up. I'm bad with names. Oh, ew. No, I actually really don't like him. I don't know why I don't like him, I just don't like him. Ew. I remember when he first came on screen when I was doing my first Dirge run, and I just kind of, like, on stream went, ugh! No! Get it away! I think it's just what he represents. Fair enough, you want his hat? I would like his hat. It is a good hat. Gale, Will, Roland, Karnas, Asterion. I think that's it from Baldur's Gate. You know what? We can add both of the grasshoppers here. So, firstly, there is Hopper from Bug's Life. Oh, my power flickered. Hopefully that doesn't change anything about what stream do. Hopper from Bug's Life. He had a big fat crush on the buff guy from Yakuza 0 in the massage shop. Oh, Lee? Oh, hell yeah, Lee is amazing. I just got to scenes with him yesterday that made me very upset. Oh, whoops, I pasted him twice, I think. Yep. So, Hopper. Where's Bon? Oh, I will add Bon, don't worry. Bon is like the only... Well, I like Escanor too, but Bon and Escanor are great, but I fucking hate the anime. There's so many shows that I've watched that just fall off in terms of writing and characters, and I fall in love with a character. Welcome back, Probe Truck. I fall in love with a character like Lotor, or Aravos, or Seraphim, and then the show just goes to shit, and I'm like, great, cool, whatever. You hate the anime too? Yeah, Meliodas kind of ruins it himself. Let's see. That is someone's art, so I'm not going to show that femboy. I don't want to use someone's art without permission. I'm just trying to stick to, like, official screenshots and stuff. I did see it, yes. I don't know what you're counting down to, Probe Truck, but that's very scary. What is his name? I think it's just Mr. Grasshopper. Yeah, no, it's just Mr. Grasshopper from, James and the Giant Peach mocap. We watched that recently as well. Boop. Let's resize this. Stop counting, I'm scared. Clock app chat being silly. You hate dating too, you've only watched the first 2 seasons. Yeah, after what happened with, like, the romances and Elaine's especially, they did my least favorite. He could do many unholy things to that grasshopper. I mean, same. But they did so many just weird things. It was odd. Kiss me, I'm scared. Crazy. I don't know if any other... Oh, now he's doing decimals. Any other, like, grasshoppers in media? Anyone from El Dorado? Yeah, The Road to El Dorado is really good. Both of them. Who do I put in this little slot? I know who to put in this little slot. Hold on. Where is he? Not really a bug. But we're gonna put... Oh god, I need a good screenshot. This is one of Z's Hear Me Outs too, which is really funny. Because we, like, had the same Hear Me Out on this list. I want a good picture of him. It is... Oh god. Resize it. It is Drax from Osmosis Jones. The virus. If you've not seen Osmosis Jones, look up any scene with him. The voice alone, it does something. It does something. Yeah. Hosea from Red Dead. Oh yeah, I need to add Arthur and Lenny. And Charles. Ooh, I love Charles. The viruses at Cell and Work look cool. Nice. Here. This row is going to be Elder Scrolls. So we're going to start off... What is my mascot? My little Elder Crow horror PNG tuber. What about Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy? I actually hate Drax. I actually really, really don't like Guardians of the Galaxy at all. It's my least favorite Marvel media. I hate Chris Pratt. I hate Drax. I hate Gamora. I hate all those characters except for Rocket. Rocket's the only good thing from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I hate those movies. I'm not seeing 3. I want to because it's mostly Rocket content, but god damn, I hate Drax. I fucking hate those films. Is Kronk in the list? Oh, you bet your ass Kronk is there. I do have a previous list I'm looking off of. This is 3.0. That previous list is 2.0, and then there's a 1.0 that's lost to time. Let's see if I can show the original list. So this is the original. Well, this is a 2.0 updated list, and this is over a year old, so I've taken the heat today to update it to 3.0. Because there's characters I need to add from, like, Mighty Nine, because that came out, from Dispatch, from other content that I've watched, and anime, and things. I'm gonna take your Drax body pillow elsewhere. You enjoy the characters and the movies all you want. I know they're really popular. No shade to anyone enjoying that kind of content. I just really hate Guardians of the Galaxy. We're just gonna scroll down so my big fat head doesn't cover up too much here. And you guys can see the next row. Here we go, like that. So you can see some of the previous rows. And new people coming in can be like, what the fuck as well. Let's see. Your friend says that he's mad that I hate... Your friend says he's mad that I hate Groot? Of course I hate Groot. He's a whole nothing character. He's a merch seller. That's all he is a little placeholder for merch. He's nothing. I'm missing a few Baldur's Gate characters. I'm so mad at myself. I'll add them later. We're gonna do the Skyrim row. Well, Elder Scrolls row. Poor Groot. Deserved. It's deserved. Silver doesn't like Chris Pratt, so that explains it. That's a small part of it, yes. I don't have any fat on my head, just bone. Correct, it's all just bones. Okay. I need to lock in here. Elder Scrolls. First off, we're gonna start strong with Sheogorath. But he's silly. I don't care if he's silly. He does nothing for the story full of already silly people. Sheogorath. I would do dastardly things to this man. I love Sheogorath. I love the Shivering Isles DLC in Oblivion so much. I can't wait to play the remaster because I haven't had a chance yet. I love him. He's great. You had a teacher who was obsessed with Chris Pratt so much she had a calendar, but one of the days was him edited into fishnets? Ugh. Ugh. No, I fucking hate Chris Pratt. Oh yeah, Sinding. You're gonna play Baldur's Gate so you can understand what's going on when I'm playing? Hell yeah, you enjoy Baldur's Gate. I'm doing Dark Urge, so some content might still be new to you or spoilers. She loved that calendar, you did not. Understandable. In Falkreath, in Skyrim, in the prison, there is a werewolf named Sinding. He accidentally killed a little girl, and you have a choice to help him, escape and take away his werewolf curse because he regrets what he did. He doesn't want to be a werewolf. I love stories like that, and although his quest is really small and he's kind of like a nothing character, I love Sinding anyway. I like his voice. I like the werewolf in Skyrim. Werewolves are great. Look at that. Skyrim werewolves are outstanding. They're weak as shit, but they look really cool. Gonna pop him right there. There's a lot of characters that I like in Skyrim, but unfortunately, most of them kind of have nothing personalities, which is kind of lame. And they're all voiced by the same 5 people. Other than Cicero. I love Cicero. I'm kind of sad he's just a silly little base NPC. Look-wise, but he is still my adorable little baby boy. He's so baby girl. I love him. He's so goofy. I always bring him with me everywhere. You mean Skyrim is how old? Yeah, but even the remasters don't do him much justice. It's just that they didn't put a lot of work into any of the NPCs in the world. But he's still on here. Following Cicero. I did have Miraak on the previous list. However, Miraak is mostly fanon content that makes him interesting. So I think I will not be adding Miraak. Never mind, it's too expensive. It is very expensive. Miraak, his fit looks cool, but him as a character kind of is a nothing burger. His fight is kind of a nothing fight. He's just kind of meh to me. He could have been a lot more interesting. However, Hermaeus Mora is a smash and a half. I love Hermaeus Mora. Yummy Hermaeus Mora. Alan Rickman? I mean, yeah. Here, let me get a full image of him up for people to see, of course. You don't want to just fucking show the goddamn image. Can I, open it in here? Create new. There we go. I can just do that from now on. Here's Hermaeus Mora. He is the Daedric Prince of Knowledge, and he is an evil little dirty liar, and I love him a whole lot. I don't know what Crimson Desert is, but I will look up that character. Someone said Cliff? Let's see what he looks like. Smash. He looks kind of generically attractive, but still smash anyway, you know? Alright. And then we're just gonna go down the list of dragons here. Starting off. think we'll go in order of like least favorite to favorite from Skyrim. Let me find here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. Oh, I am! Jesus Christ, I am. Never mind. We're gonna pause on the dragons here. How could I forget about the other characters? There are two brothers in the companions. There are Farkas and Vilkas. I like both of them. However, Farkas is the underlooked kind of dumber brother, and that's more my type. Everyone kind of like picks on him, and he just kind of is very stoic about it. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just here to do my job. Whatever. And I like that, so Farkas makes it to the list. Followed by... what is his name? Gilibor. Yeah. The good brother, Gilibor. Where is it? I prefer the other one's looks, but the snow elves from Skyrim. The good brother. Hi, Elgard. His story is so fucking sad. His entire race was eradicated and enslaved by the Dwemer, and then abandoned to become the Falmer monsters that you see in Skyrim. And there are 2 snow elves left. Himself and his brother became a vampire and turns to madness. And you kill him, leaving Gilibor as the last snow elf. All part of the Dawnguard DLC. What about Robert Robertson? Oh yeah, Smash. Smash. I'll be adding Dispatch characters on here. I'm more into Flambe. What about Elden Ring dragons? I've not played Elden Ring. I'm not into FromSoft content, but for what I've seen of them, they are a smash. The caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, valid. Hi, Crash. Absalom? I think I've heard that name. Oh, yeah! That's Alan Rickman? Oh my god, no wonder I like him. And Mickey, you want to play Yakuza again? Oh, hell yeah. I've been enjoying streaming Yakuza. It's really fun. That's the Snow Elf. And then there is, of course, my favorite Skyrim character, which is not even a real Skyrim character. A modded companion follower, Inigo, the Khajiit. I love Inigo. I'm gonna wait till I die for V3 to never come out. The modder is so busy. And he has like a huge story quest he's working on. But Inigo, if you play Skyrim and you want to get into modding, please, you are missing out if you do not get Inigo the follower. He is the best, silliest, goodest boy, and I love him so fucking much, and his story is so sad. So sad. V1 Ultra Kill? Let me see. Yeah. I like the Bobit design. Smash. Following Inigo is another follower mod. Ew, it's all AI art. Get out of here. I don't want that. Lucian Flavius. And these 2 modders for Inigo and Lucian work together. And they sing together, they banter together, they tease each other while you're walking. And he is so baby girl. He's a little nerd. He's just a little nerd and needs you to protect him, and I love him so fucking much. And I cannot wait to do a Skyrim stream and like have Lucian and Inigo interacting behind me the whole time. What's her name, the female vampire from the DLC? Oh, Serana. I love Serana so much, I have an OC based off of Serana for D&D. I adore her. She makes the DLC. Like, she is the main... I can't play Skyrim without Serana. Oh, no. AI is not good for that either, fanboy. AI has been studied to be bad for that. It's been out long enough that they have done studies on it, and it shows it again. Boop in the red, negative, bad. Bad for your brain. Add her, she's the best baddie. This is the male list. I'm not gonna pop Serana in here with all these men. She's already on the current ladies list I have, which I think if I pop up here I can show here. Oh, I don't have the ladies list. Well, I don't know where the ladies list went, but it's around. Let's see. I got Hermaeus Mora. Okay. Taking out... So we're removing Mirak. We're adding... I don't think we're adding anyone new from the dragons list. Let's get... Okay, dragons, I'll do them in order of least favorite to favorite. So we're going to start with Mirak's dragon, which I actually have to find the name of, but its design is unique. And I wish you could take it from him. So Rotor. The design looks so nice. DJ Scully from Killing Floor? Let's see. He's just kind of a dude in a mask to me. Kind of reminds me of, like, the Call of Duty fangirls. It's not my type. It's not for me. I'm real picky with men. I gotta know the personality. If the looks don't do it. And he's covered up. And I have a feeling that that's just a man under there, not a monster. Where's the Warhammer? I'm adding Elder Scrolls. Warhammer will wait. Okay, leave. Bye. Bye, Rye. Oh, dragon too big. Dragon go here first. Elder Scrolls Dragon go burr. That should do it. I like this dragon design, but unfortunately you get to meet him for all of 5 seconds before he is killed. So there's not much to go on. Oh. You copied nothing. There we go. You led Call of Duty for the plot, but that side of the fandom kills sometimes. I mean, I don't mind that side of the fandom. It's just that I don't know those characters, so I can't really relate to liking them. He's a silly New Zealand man who likes to make DJ puns for everything. Hell yeah. I mean, you'll notice something on this list. There's not a lot of normal men. They're either hyper feminine, vampires or vampire hunters, high fantasy, cartoon. There's like 2 live action men here. And that's pretty much it. And even then, this is an angel and this is a god. So that is of the dragons, my least favorite. Still love the dragons. Going on to Alduin, who I love his design and his story is fun. But other than being a villain, there's not much to him. There's a lot of lore if you like go and dig for it, or if you're really, really into Elder Scrolls. But in terms of like smooching him, there's not a lot to go on. The thing is, not much on the characters themselves. The fandom is almost entirely inferred, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, valid. I prefer like canons for characters. I prefer canon personalities. I don't really care for fan personalities. If I go for a character, I'm going for the character. And I sideline fandoms pretty hard, where I'm like not fully in it. I'm like 1 foot in. I don't really like. I was in the Undertale fandom. Obviously, that came out when I was like a teenager, but I was never into the AUs. Like when people talk about like Sans AUs and Fell Sans, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck we're on about. We're at the point we have left the Undertale fandom and are entirely in new territories I don't understand. Of course, people can enjoy whatever they want. It's just I don't understand it. It's beyond my tiny little box brain what I can comprehend. Next dragon is Odaving, who is baby girl. I love him. You capture him, he gets angry about it. He's a beautiful red dragon. Very, very pretty. And I like summoning him just to tease him because he shows up when you call him every time. He is the tsundere of dragons in Skyrim. He's beautiful though. Big red. Boop. There he goes. And then you said Tyrant from Broken Edge. Yes, smash. That's just an armor set. I can't even tell if there's a person in there. It looks like just armor. Smash. Next dragon is Party Snacks. Parthenax, my old man, my gilf, my beloved. I love him so much. Anyone who kills him, count your fucking days. Count your fucking days. There's no point for the Blades to ask you to kill Parthenax. It's ridiculous that they expect you to, and it should be in the vanilla that you have options to not kill him, because that's just stupid that you have to. If you want to continue that quest line, which does nothing for you anyway. He has no body, he's a creation of his own torment. Oh, yeah, smash! You know what's up. And then the last of the Elder Scrolls dragons is Durnavir. He is also from the Dawnguard DLC. Durnavir is the dragon you meet in the Soul Cairn, and you have to fight him to get the Elder Scroll, I believe. It's been a while since I played the quest. I know you have to fight him. And after you fight him, he gives you a pet name and calls you his little vanquisher. His little Quinarin. And he asks you to summon him from time to time to bring him out of the Soul Cairn, where he was tricked by gods and trapped there. Begs you for help. And then you just summon him in the overworld and he teaches you his shout and other shouts. And is just a fucking dragon. Slime dragon, who calls you pet names and is happy to fly around you to be free for a few hours before he goes back home to the Soul Cairn. Like, I love Sad Dragon. Sad Dragon is perfect. All this row of Elder Scrolls is just amazing. I love Elder Scrolls. I love Skyrim. I love the dragons. Just especially Parthenax and Durnavir. Yeah, so if you like Parthenax, you'll probably like Durnavir. Keeping in with dragons, we're gonna go on to Lord of the Rings. And you already know where this is going. I don't care about the size difference. Give me Smaug. Give me him. I want bad. I want him real bad. Look him. Someone say dragons? Oh yeah, hi Wiser. I'm making my smooch list. Remaking it 3.0. Dragons. Whole row of Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, and then Lord of the Rings. But Smaug 1000%. Followed by a Nazgul, cause duh. Look him. Just look. Yeah, same here. Yeah, exactly. See? You know what's up. You know what's up. White from Neon White. Let me see. Yeah, smash. Absolutely. Yes. I'm not going to add Dorman because I don't play Deadlock or shooters, but Dorman from Deadlock as well. Smash. A billion times smash. Following Smaug, it would be remiss of me to not add Bilbo, specifically from The Hobbit. Bilbo is amazing. He's adorable, and I want him really badly. Boop. You mean you haven't gotten that far? You spent most of your time doing Dark Brotherhood stuff rather than the main story or anything? Valid. Shadowfang, if you get the chance, doing the Dawnguard DLC is worth it. There's a lot of content there. Same actor as John and Sherlock. It is, yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch, I think is his name. So it's every adult character in Yakuza except the one guy who bought out the Grand and did, I don't know because I've only played half of the game. So you might be hitting spoiler territory for me. Thorin Oakenshield. Again, obvious. I'm not usually one for dwarves or facial hair, but there's just something about Thorin's character and personality that just does it for me. You definitely look into it then. Yes, Dawnguard DLC, Serana alone is worth the quest. The guy I just fought who crawls on the floor and touched the employees? Hell no! Kill him! Awful! I fucking hate that guy. I want him dead. I want his wife dead. I'm gonna cut off his fucking feet. I hate him. Lots of people think... You think, oh, every character except that. Okay, I got you. Pretty much, yes. God, what was I saying? Everyone in Lord of the Rings fandom, if they like the type of long-haired elf character, like Alucard or Lotor, Arvos, the elf look, usually they go for Legolas, and I get that. I like Legolas. However, his father Thranduil is 10 million times better and so toxic and problematic. And his actor is just so good, and the bloopers are so funny. He beats out Legolas for me. By a lot. By a lot. In fact, I probably like him more than Smaug. Or Smaug. Yeah, Thranduil. Which is funny, because he is unnamed in the books. He is basically, a nothing in the books, and he's a little ugly troll in, the animated series. So the movies took the liberty of completely changing his character and giving him a character and a relationship with Legolas that's incredibly complex and amazing. Just chef's kiss. And also a fun fact about him, if you maybe haven't seen The Hobbit or haven't seen it in a while, Thranduil uses magic to cover up the looks of his face because elves are incredibly vain creatures. He has some really fucked up scars that are likely either due to emotional trauma, because that's also in their lore, just super fucked up. Love it. I love I love characters like that. Incredibly fun and complex. Let's see. Am I missing anyone? I forgot some Baldur's Gate characters, so I'll go ahead and add who I forgot. Since we're a little down in the row here. Deathslinger from Dead by Daylight. He reminds me too much of Micah. And there's also a artist who does content of him that unfortunately they are very problematic and have kind of ruined the Deathslinger for me. Am I your dad? Hell yeah. Let's see. God, I just had the name off the top of my head. There. So everyone and their mom rightfully hates Barkus from Baldur's Gate. Obviously. Fuck Barkus. I mean, fuck Wulbren, he sucks. However, I want to fuck Barkus. The other deep gnome who is the true friend and just wants to save Wulbren, who fucking sucks. Let's get this a little bigger. There. Little guy. I love him. He's cute. He's funny. He's a nerd. He's smart. The Oni? Oh yeah, no, the Oni is a smash. Oni is a smash. And then you only get the Oathbreaker Paladin in Baldur's Gate if you have a Paladin in your party, and you, of course, break your oath. However, his voice is so hot. The aura is so good. I want him. I want him bad. Again, there's a lot of like, oh, this is like normal, generically attractive vampires, some monsters, and then the further down you get, it's like, wait a fucking minute, this is a row of dragons. And just like sets of armor. But that's what we're here for. It's what we like to see. Then go ahead and flatten that so it doesn't bug out. And let's see. Sets of armor like Tyrant. Oh yeah. Yes. Tyrant was very attractive. Since we just added... Oh, I am missing one from Lord of the Rings. Excuse me. One of my favorite ones. How can I forget about the Tower Eye of Sauron? My favorite Hear Me Out from Lord of the Rings, and I'm just skipping right over it like a fool. And minimize. Yup. The tower. Smash. It's like living in the penthouse, you know? And we're just gonna move everyone down one to shove Sauron in there. I consider putting Gandalf on there, but I like all of these characters more. And there's like a clear step above that I like them more of. And I'm not trying to like fill my entire thing with just one fandom. I say as I add everyone and their mom from Dragon Ball. But here's the list we're currently looking at. I cover up a few of them, but this is, again, not even halfway there. Not even close to halfway there. Not, maybe a quarter way. Maybe a quarter way there. Speaking of Dead by Daylight, let's do that. I'm sure everyone already knows that I really like the Dredge from Dead by Daylight. I like his Mori. It's freaky. It's hot. It's great. Smash. And the Oni, which I believe Femboy suggested, is also a smash. I've seen his face. His canon face is a meh. I wish they never revealed it. So we're gonna go with the Minotaur one. The Minotaur skin is really fucking hot. And I like Minotaurs. There we go. Just gonna take him and paste him. Slide him right in there. And then the new survivor, they added Shane. I love him. He's getting added. Where you at? I love all of the native stuff they included with him, so he's not just like a character who claims to be native. He is like actually like shown to be native. Actual good native representation is so rare in games. Pop him right next to all these Dead by Daylight killers. Boom. Check out all those swords masters from Broken Edge. Let me see. Yeah, just all of them, yeah. They're all just like armor sets. Smash. If I didn't hate the knight so much from Dead by Daylight, I would probably add the knight. However, I hate the knight, so no. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got some. Let me get a good image of him. Obviously, from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, we have Grim. I love Grim. He's great. Jamaican. Very funny. Childhood cartoon crush as well. Just fits right in there, slots right in. And I think it'd be funny if right next to a Shinigami, we had another Shinigami. Ugh, the live action looks disgusting. Jesus Christ. What if we just put Ryuk up in here? Of course. Shinigami next to Shinigami. That's what we'd like to see. And we'll just scotch him over. And we're going to layer, we're going to flatten this. It should be fine. I don't want to flatten it because then it might not be even going across the board. Yeah, I think we'll leave it as is for now. It's fine. It shouldn't break. If it does, I should be able to open it again. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of it breaking. But this is the current rows we have. I think we're looking very good so far. There are so many like strange characters I haven't gotten to yet because I want to get all of the not so strange ones first. Good night, Haywire. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. Going back to the top of the old list here. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more of the purple gang in here that I missed from earlier. Lots of anime characters I haven't added again. We're gonna go with... I have pings? Why do I have pings? Rylanor. I see. Wow. I see my DM is in chat with Narpig, who's not in our campaign, which has me very scared because he says they're planning things. So I'm willing to bet Narpig is going to be a guest star of some kind. Very, very scary. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Who did I put on this? Okay. Starting with Bungo Stray Dogs, a lot of people like Daze. I am more into Atsushi. He's adorable. He's just adorable. And I like the heroic personality types. I like sad. He is both. And then similarly is Kunikita. It says he's blonde, but his hair is so fucking green. My guy is green. He is so green. I need to watch more anime. I have not seen nearly enough anime in recent years. I've been so busy, and I started watching One Piece, which has ruined any time I had for any anime. All men from Children of Morta. Let me look at this art style here. Oh, fuck yeah. Just looking at the cover of this game, yeah, all of them smash. Kunikita. I know someone who's really into Octogaba, but he is not my type. He is not my type. Very similar to him though is Izaya Orihara from Durarara. My favorite little shit villain, who I love to hate ship with Shizuo, who's also going to be on here. Shizuo is one of my favorite characters ever. Bro just autistic and don't know how to control his anger issues. And he wants to be a good guy, but he struggles. And I love struggle characters like that. There's Izaya. And Shizuo. I'm trying to remember how to spell his last name. Shizuo. I love how it zooms in on their mouths every time. Anime character go burr. Just another row of anime men. Ding, 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 ding. It's a pixel indie RPG. I might give it a try. I do like retro RPGs, pixel games. Let's see. Am I still missing people? Oh yeah, tons. Tons and tons and tons. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any from the same fandom. Although I don't have to keep them together. I am trying to, at least somewhat. Arizona green tea, the object itself. Yeah, smash. I'd smash that. Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, is so fucking good. And that's a big name. You said it's a joke, you didn't think I'd agree? Of course I'd agree. I'm from the South. I fucking love tea. I love tea. Captain Laserhawk. If I was a man. He's not interested in women, but if I was a man. If. Boom. He's found out that Spider-Man Brand New Day art book used AI. No, Sparrow, I'm so sorry. That's so nasty. Ew. Man, what the fuck? Everything's using AI. It's so nasty. It's gross. Blech. We're gonna go with the same show, Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, and we're gonna go with Frog. Actually, we're gonna put Rayman first. I like Rayman from the games as well. I grew up playing those games, and I don't care about the Ramon alt personality. I just like him as Baby Girl. And he is definitely Baby Girl. Let's get this here. There we go. And then Frog from the same show. The little frog, Assassin's Creed frog. Parappa the Rapper, is it Hear Me Out? Valid. I don't think we're ever going to get a season 2 of Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. I think it's done for. I think it's kaput. Which is really sad, because the hype for it was so strong and then died immediately. They use Adobe Photoshop's new AI feature to fill stuff in. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, all the photo editors are using AI. Even the one I'm using right now, which is free, is using AI, which is shitty. And I'm not using those features, of course, but I can't find an editor that doesn't use it other than MS fucking Paint. And for all I know, they probably have it too. I'd be willing to bet. I have a second one. Hey, thank you for reminding me, Fanboy. I'll do the next row as all my Fallout characters, because Codsworth is on there. We're gonna go with Frog from Chrono Trigger. So Frog and Frog. I love Frog from Chrono Trigger. Another heroic type. Sad story. We love to see it. Frog and Frog. You say this is your drawing Codsworth spicy art? You're gonna send it to me, right? I want the Codsworth spicy art. Shit. Give me that good shit. I think following this, we'll do Piccolo from Dragon Ball, of course. Be my Green Man. It's a commission you can't. This is so sad. This is so sad. Piccolo. At least I'm glad to know it's out there and that it exists. I love me some Green Man. I think of like more of the Dragon Ball characters to get out of the way. Broly. I like new gen Broly. Jesus Christ, he has such big tits. I like new Broly. I like the himbo energy. I like his big titties. I like his good heart. I like him beating the absolute fucking dog shit out of Frieza as a bit. Deserved good shit. I love to see it. I was trying to get his titties in the image, but it's not showing up very well. The poor clock app listening to me say titties over and over. Broly. The same face syndrome doesn't help. Everyone be like, is that Yamcha? Which one is that? Which one of the 30 same looking characters is that? I also like... Where is it? I like Frieza arc Vegeta the most. I like new Vegeta. Well, not new Vegeta, but like modern Vegeta as well. He loves Bulma. He's learning to be a slightly okay father. He's interesting, but there's something about like early arc Vegeta that's just good. Ben from Sushi Ben? What's Sushi Ben? Yeah, Smash. Yes. That's just an attractive character. They're just attractive. Let's see, who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a Dragon Ball character or two. Oh yeah, Whis! I love Whis. My little icon. Absolutely horrid, my lord. That stupid fucking meme. The way Beerus says his name, Whis. Boop. Let's see. Am I missing any Dragon Ball boys? Oh yes, I'm missing my favorite one, actually. How do I miss my favorites? I think I'm going under the assumption I must have already added them, and I just keep, like, skipping over it in my brain or something. But obviously, the fucking dragon, Shenron. I like the Namekian one too, but Shenron is more my type of dragon with like the sleek design. The other one looks like too humanoid in terms of like being a dragon. Let's do... here. There. Shenron. I have a huge Funko Pop of Shenron. Let's see. I kind of need him to cover it, unfortunately. Sorry, my family's being a little loud here at home and I can't fiddle with the microphone settings. This is gonna take way more than one stream. This is gonna take way more than a day. This is so much. Look at it. Look at all we've accomplished so far, and it's only took 3 hours. This is 3 hours of just putting images on a slide and talking while I do it. I'm not done nearly half of the like framework I was doing for the last one, but I think it looks better like this, with it being like solid rows, all 100 by 100. So that should be all of the Dragon Ball characters, unless I've made a horrible mistake and have forgotten some. I'm missing some of the main boys. Let me go figure them out real quick. Let's see. Probably will go with my favorite first. All I'm getting is like weird designs. No, I want official art, please. Where's my cutie at? There we go. This one works. Silver the Hedgehog, one of the characters I am named after, obviously. My boy Silver. My adorable boy. Da. Obviously, there's gonna be just like a row of Sonic characters here. Going with Shadow. I'm gonna use the IDW comic art, because that's my favorite versions of most of these characters. I don't care for IDW Shadow that much, but his design is really good. And he's getting there now that they have more creative liberty in forms of like writing him. And it's not just them being stuck with Sega's weird rules. The guy you play in is Hellsweeper VR? Let me see here. Smash! Yeah, Smash. Yes. Shadow. Obviously, the boy himself, Sonic. You can't have Sonic characters on a Smash list and not have Sonic. A crime. Make sure it's in line. Zoom in here a little bit. And then, let's see. Another favorite of mine, currently I believe voiced by Matthew Mercer, though he's had other voice actors in the past, is SBO, the little ninja chameleon. He was really cute in Who Murdered Sonic the Hedgehog as well. His fit is adorable. Little cutie. And again, surprising no one, as I've talked about him often, is Dr. Starline. If you don't know this character, he is from specifically the comics in IDW Sonic, and he is a little shit. He's a little diva. He's a simp, and I love him. Evil little shit. 10 out of 10. I could fix him. Don't worry, I can fix him, guys. Not a Sonic character. I think that's it for, like, Sonic male characters. Vector's cool. Knuckles is fine. But they're not my types. Actually, you know, Modern Knuckles is. Let me take that back. From, like, the, him in the comics, the IDW comics, him in a lot of his media, where he's not just, like, silly or stupid, where he's actually a character who kind of knows what he's supposed to be doing, and he's competent. I do like him then. The Frontiers prologue as well. There we go. Also him and Rouge are cute. I have zero interest in Vector. He's okay. I like him in Vanilla, but it's about it. Oh yeah, the possum. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Clutch! Clutch. Dude is just a mafioso. Like, that's it. That's his whole character. He's got a really cool design. He's fun. He's interesting. He's a good villain. I've not finished his arcs, but Just yes. I am missing more Sonic characters now that I think about it. There are so many Sonic characters that just exist. Clutch. And I hate his story because it was pretty much changed depending on where you look at it. But Infinite from Forces, the Jackal, I love his design. Although he's a little turd, his mask is really cool. His story was interesting until we found out he's just kind of a possum that got, not possum, a jackal that got beat up by Shadow. Like, oh no, what a sad backstory. Shadow beat his ass. Deserved. I was contemplating putting Eggman on here, but kind of not really attractive to me. Like, he's a great character. He's so fun. But I probably wouldn't smooch him. Probably wouldn't do that. I think that's it for Sonic characters. What about the Green Bird? Oh yeah, Jet! You know what? You know what? You're right. Jet the Hawk. How could I fucking forget Jet? Dude is also baby girl. Thank you, fanboy. I appreciate it. Get Jet up in here. There we go. I love the IDW panels. They're so nice. Following theme. Any version of Bugs Bunny, but I'm gonna go with specifically the Looney Tunes show one, which I plan on rewatching soon. Bugs Bunny. He can go in the Sonic characters row. He belongs there. That's furry enough, right? Pyro TF2. I've not played TF2. Let me look up. I know they're pretty much like just men. The surgeon or the spy are more my type. I'm not sure. I think medic is the term. Let's see. Okay, someone mentioned them earlier. Might as well put them on the Sonic row as well. Bowser for certain. Where? I don't really want a movie cap Bowser. I guess I'll take it. The render looks okay. Meow. Bowser. He's hot. I can't say much more than that. He's just attractive. I want him. I like yanderes, and he kind of is one, you know. I like him a little toxic. Just a little. Just toxic enough, you know. Give me something to fix. He sees the world as sunshine and rainbows. Lovely. And then I really like the fanon version of Luigi. The one that gets pegged by Daisy and looks like this. This is like one of the few times I prefer a fanon to the canon. Bro is baby girl. This is an official render. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Dallas from Payday? Let me go see. No, that's just a guy. He reminds me of Joker. I'm not about that. Working on plans with Narpig is gonna be great. I saw you in voice chat earlier. I'm afraid, Sith Lord, Puppet, my lovely Dungeon Master DM. I am scared. I know. Speaking of D&D, let's put Strahd on here. Is he toxic and evil and awful and an abhorrent person? Yeah. But also he's a very attractive vampire. And I can't fix him. I know I can't. But maybe he can fix me, you know? Maybe he can fix me. Maybe I need to be fixed. Maybe I need to be a bad person, and maybe he can help me achieve that. I have a thing for vampires? Oh, honey. Let's go look at the top of the list here, my lovely DM. Vampire, 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 vampire. Kind of a vampire. Vampire wannabe. Vampire. Works with vampires. Yeah, I kind of have a thing for vampires. Vampire. It is what it is. I know what I am. I make no attempts to deny it. Let's see. Who next? What for next row? One Punch and then Fallout, methinks. Because only like a few from One Punch. Genos being my absolute favorite from One Punch. I love Genos so much. He's just amazing. He's just my type. He's a little gumpy. He has a sweet side. He has a sad backstory. It's just perfect. Not to hear me out, but search up Buddy from Arizona Sunshine. Let me see here. Oh, not to hear me out. Yeah, no, he's just a cutie. It's just a cute dog. That's adorable. Adorable. Genos. Genos. Lovely. I'm sure he would absolutely hate me canonly because he doesn't like his fans, which is really funny. But that just makes me like him more. Same with One Punch. Going below the Sonic row for obvious reasons is Sonic. Sonic from One Punch Man. Dude is insane, also toxic. I can fix him. He needs someone to kick his ass. He just needs someone to beat him up a little bit and put him in his place. That's all he needs. A little bit of time and time out, maybe. Be scared, Bird? Stop telling me to be scared! I'm trying to be turned on by these characters! I don't want to be scared! I'm focusing on how hot these characters are. Where is it here? Don't bonk me for that. I'm right. Hi, Shadowfang. This comes from the meme of people saying I like bald men, and they're absolutely right. I do like bald men, because I love Saitama. I like how silly he is, and also how strong he is, and his story is fun. And I love One Punch, it's really nice. I haven't seen season 3, because it's just... I'm just gonna read the manga at this point, it's just not great. Don't worry, Bert, we're making plans. Stop! What? Is Narpig gonna be a vampire? Am I gonna have to flirt with Narpig? I'll get him. I'll fucking get Narpig. Can I change from my male OC to Serana for no reason in particular? In the middle of an ad? Oh boy. I'm on the TV? Great. Yippee. Whoever's watching that TV, I hope they enjoy me being horny for all these characters. Because that's all I am. Can we Buddy wear a sombrero while he rips out zombie throat? Fuck yeah, dude. Speaking of, it's time to go to Fallout. Let's see here. Nick Valentine from Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. Nick Valentine is my exact type. Again, sad backstory. He's a robot. He's a noir detective. He's just good. He's just good. Codsworth time? You already know. I'm adding Codsworth. Smash. Also, just a dapper gentleman, a robot, could and would do anything for you, genuinely cares about you, the player. I love him. He's great. He's fantastic. Oh, that was a huge bout of thunder that just hit. Hopefully my power stays on. If I suddenly disappear, you all know why. Codsworth. And then we're gonna go with John Hancock. If I promise not to tell the girl who asked, I don't know who commissioned spicy Codsworth art from you, but if you DM it to me, I mean, I'm not gonna tell anybody. I like how this is the image everyone uses when they're talking about Hancock. But Hancock as well. The ghouls are great. I love the ghouls. Get back from ads. Welcome back from ads. I'm scared. That's all I was saying. Thank you for the lurk, Shadowfang. Oh, it's only you watching on the TV, but you can't chat without opening on your phone. Totally fine. Don't feel pressured to chat. I'm totally content with you just having me up anywhere. Just pretty much all the Fallout 4 companions. Another bald one. I love Deacon. Deacon is one of my first picks, and I don't remember if you can romance him, because it's been so long since my first playthrough, but I remember definitely wanting to romance him. And then Nick Valentine is also not canonly romanceable. I mod his romance in. I want Nick Valentine if I'm playing Fallout. Deacon is fun. He has some interesting lore following the player around, vouching for you. He's funny, he's a liar. You're working on plans and helping him understand his character sheet. I'm fucking terrified. The rude guy from the Brotherhood of Steel is fine. Maximus, or do you mean Buzz Lightyear Dance? Because I like dance. Speaking of, Paladin Dance. You're mocking me. Trying to get one of him there with the armor on. Because that's pretty much how you always see him, is armor on. Outstanding. I love the way he says it. Buzz Lightyear. Yummy. Yummy man. Sad story. If you know, you know. The Thing from the movie, The Thing. No, that is not attractive. I don't want to smooch that. I don't want to smooch that. A lot of people don't like him, but I actually really, really like Preston Garvey. He's just a good guy. He's good guy archetype, and I appreciate that in a man. Oh, it's really raining. People find his quest stuff annoying, but I don't really care. I like him. He is what he is. He wants what he wants. And he's also very peggable. One of the first characters I romanced was actually McCready, and that's because Matthew Mercer voice acts him, and also he is baby girl material. He really just is a baby girl. He reminds me a lot of Asterion as well, because whenever you do good things that you would think he would like, he actually doesn't like them. Kind of a rogue. Takes a lot of time to, like, trust you, and I appreciate that in a character. Silverwood came up with an idea. You keep mentioning vampires and The Thing and Narpig, and I'm scared. The rude one is Rice. Oh, him. Hell no. His facial hair is nasty looking. Yuck. I haven't played the Far Harbor DLC too much, or it's been too long since I played, but I know there's an old man who's pretty fucking attractive in the Far Harbor DLC. Trying to think, I think that's all the male companions I care about from Fallout, at least off the top of my head. However, there is another thing. Does it make you want to play Fallout again? Yeah, I plan on doing a modded playthrough, but I have to find a stable build, which just doesn't fucking exist. But there's another thing I love in Fallout. The show came out since the last time I made this, as well as the fact that I fucking love Deathclaws. I love Deathclaws. One of the only fanfics I ever actually wrote on AO3 is Deathclaws. I only like the headcanoned Deathclaws that are sapient and are capable of thought and understanding language. Just to put that out there, the ones I interact with pass the Harkins test, or Harkness test, however you pronounce it. Can't remember his name. I know he's just like referred to as the Ghoul. Walton Goggins, the Ghoul from the show. I didn't like him at first, because I was just kind of like, this personality is kind of meh. But the more I learn about him, the more I like him, the more I'm like, oh, he's gonna be redeemed. He's gonna be redeemed, for sure, for sure. So we're just gonna pop him on this list. Ow, don't bonk me! Molly from the Mighty Nine. That is a lady! Also, yeah, Smash, but that's a lady! This is a men's list. We have a ladies list I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make the ladies list! Wish you could buddy a Deathclaw who was like hurt or something and you nurture him to be your buddy. There is one friendly Deathclaw in the game, but it is a lady. No, he's not. What do you mean, no, he's not? Smash. Molly. Oh! Molly Malik, of course! I don't know why my brain short-circuited. Thank you for hitting me there. I deserve that. Yeah, no, Molly's one of my favorite characters from Mighty Nine. My brain fully shut off. I was like, Molly? No ladies here. That is in fact a male. That is a male character. I'll probably do them on the next row. Who do I put here in the corner? I think I've got all my Fallout ones. Oh, I know who to put in the corner. I know just the character to put in the corner. Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins will be on this list, don't you fucking worry. I'm thinking of Jester. Yeah, I was thinking of Jester. No, I was thinking of the Goblin. Not the Brave. Well, I had who I wanted to put in the corner. I lost it. I'll just put him there. Here. Damn, that was some crazy art. I'm glad I'm not showing this. Friggy, you're playing Fallout again? Fuck yeah. Definitely glad I'm not showing the Google results on the stream. I mean, I'm saving that for later for me, but... Dr. Stein from Soul Eater. Let me actually resize him first. I love Stein. I love Soul Eater. When I was a kid, I had a huge crush on Death the Kid. Stein. Here, you fit in there, buddy. We're just gonna hide you behind the Ghoul. The final row is a little funky, but that's okay. It's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, it's the second best Doctor. I love him. He's great. He's fantastic. Let's see. The icons are also much bigger. I wonder how this will look when it is compressed into like a single file and sent over mobile. It's gonna be so hard to zoom in on these characters. You looked up Escanor and got Dih. Yeah, makes sense. I'll go ahead and add them since there's two characters. I like Bon more. But man, do they butcher his character. Man, do they butcher his fucking character. All your character development? What if we erased it and brought back a character who doesn't matter and just gave you no personality anymore? Yummy. There's Bon. And then Escanor. I love Escanor. I forgot Usopp. I mean, I like Usopp, but I don't really want to smooch Usopp. Live action Usopp, hell yeah. But, meh. Captain Kuro as well. Live action Captain Kuro can fucking get it. And Helmeppo, actually. Hold on. I'll let them know. I did not expect to see Helmeppo's ass in the live action, but you know what? It made it fucking worth it. Crocodile? You're right. You're right. You know what? You're right. And Mihawk as well. Here, let me just add all the One Piece characters. We'll add them here. I'll add some of the live action, some of the anime. Because I do have a preference how some of them look. Thunder going boom. Yeah, live action Usopp is a fucking smash and a half. Good lord. Look at that man. Sometimes you just see a good looking man. Captain Kuro. Just the vibes from Captain Kuro as well. They were really good in the live action. Get out of here, Usopp. I like Frankie as well, but some of his other designs are meh. Captain Kuro. Don't forget to crack my knuckles. I cannot, in fact, crack my knuckles. I'm so sorry. I prefer some of the live action designs. They just look a little more attractive. I'm sorry, Oda. Your art style is kind of ass. I'm so sorry. Mihawk. I want Mihawk or Mihawk. There we go. Pop my back, more like it. Crocodile will be the last for that. Yeah, his live action design had me fucking frothing at the mouth. We're looking like Thandril out here. Had me going, goddamn! Look him. He look. And since we're doing live action characters, I'm gonna hide one live action character in here that people are gonna judge me for. However, I only like him for being Alan Rickman and also being a baby girl. I obviously do not support this series regarding the past 10 years of like controversy involving a certain author. Here. Boop. We're just gonna hide Snape in there. Just gonna hide him in there a little bit. Here it is, great because you can download Fallout in 3 hours. Jesus Christ. I'm missing another vampire. Let's go ahead and get Lestat in here. I like any of the versions of Lestat. His hair just looks so nice, it's hard to pick. Is that not good? No. Fallout is not that big. It should not take that long. Lestat. And then I should have enough space for the characters from Mighty Nine, which I need to rewatch. I don't think... I think a new season is coming out soon? You have all the DLC. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. There's a lot of DLC. Where's Molly? Molly Muck. Yeah, I love tieflings, and I love this design. And this story, I don't know what's going to happen here, because I've never seen Campaign 2. I started watching Critical Role on Campaign 3 with Fresh Cut Grass. So I'm curious where it's going to go. Ollie. Let's go ahead and layer and flatten this again. So we can clear it. I'm sure this browser is starting to get mad at me for having all these characters up. I fell in love with Stinky Wizard Man Caleb. Another Orem character. His characters are always good. Oh, it was like $5 at PlayStation Plus. Oh, hell yeah. You can also mod Fallout on PlayStation. That was how I did my first playthroughs. All the building mods. I had so many settlement builder mods. Stinky Man Caleb. A lot of them are also going to go on my ladies list. And then what is purple guy's name? Essek. I don't know what's going to happen with Essek, but he is gorgeous and complex and beautiful. And yeah, my man did all that shit, but free him anyway, you know? Yeah, he did all that shit, but free him anyway. Free him anyway. I want him back. I want more Essek. I can't wait for season 2. Isaac from Binding of Isaac? I've heard a lot about that, but I don't actually know anything about it. That is a pixel blob. I mean, it looks cute, but I got not much else to say other than it looks cute. Let's see who the corner character is. I think that's all the men from Mighty Nine I care about. I can't remember his name, but the Hexblade Warlock. But he's not interesting enough. Oh, I'm forgetting a One Punch character. Might be able to shove him in. Fucking Moomin Rider. Another, yeah, he's a human, but heroic type, and I like that. Yeah, I can just move Stein down, move Nick over here, and put him right there. Keep them together. Moomin Rider. I'm actually forgetting another one, but he's a villain, so it's fine. He doesn't count. Where? Copy. Paste. Are you hidden under? Why are you hidden under? Why are you under Crocodile? I agree, Femboy. I agree. Let's do... This row will be some of the freakier things in the collection. So we're gonna go first with... Here, let's zoom in a little bit. This is Deep Sea King, also from One Punch. I really liked him, his arc, his designs. They're just goated. They're so good. Lovely. I would smooch that face. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you smooch that face? You're almost done with Codsworth? Fuck yeah. That's what I like to hear and see. Let's get Randall Boggs. Clearly, I am normal. Randall Boggs. When we finish this row, this will be where we're stopping today as well. Randall. And then... let's see. I want a good photo for this one. That one's good. Yes, that is the purple chameleon from Monsters, Inc. Denki Kamamari. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Denki, he's cute. He's cute. Megamind. My favorite blue boy. I love that movie so much. Usually don't care for, like, canon romantic movies, but they do it so well. So well. Let's see. What is his name? What is his name? I thought I had his name. Kaminari. Dean. Dean from Iron Giant. Let's just get Dean up in here. Again, we watched this in the media club. I think at the start of last year. It was pretty early on. We need to watch it again so I get more people to like Dean. He's just my type. I've mentioned Detroit Become Human a few times, so maybe we'll go ahead and add them. There's obviously Connor. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Lips. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Why are you yelling no? You don't like Connor? You Codsworth got like half deleted. Is there not an undo button? Or restore file? Rip if not. There's Connor. And then technically not even a character, but RK900. If you know, you know. If you're in this fandom, you know. There. I didn't have Connor on the last one because I like RK900 way more, but people keep confusing him, so I think if I have both of them next to each other, people will be like, well, you clearly don't have the same character twice, right? Correct, this is a different character. And then Gavin. You're on pen and paper, you spilt tea. Oh, that's not deleted, that's ruined. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. This is Asterian's actor for the mocap and for the voice of Gavin Reed. Antagonist, sad antagonist from the Joker Human. Jaded detective cop. Hates everyone. I love him. The fanon is so good. Oh, this row is moved over too far. I'm glad I noticed that. If I had saved it like that, I would have had a very bad day. The pixels are acting strange. I'm sure everyone's in line here. Everyone's in order. Getting a chronoc order. I'm so sorry, fanboy. I'm so sorry. Let's see. That's Gavin. I need my Breath of the Wild row, because that is quite a few characters. Legend of Zelda stuff. Let's go with the obvious. Obviously, Link. Everyone likes Link in Breath of the Wild. He's adorable. He's cute. You know what? I'm even gonna put him in the Garuda fit for this. You know why. You know what I am. And you're correct. You are exactly correct. There we go. Followed. Why is this out of order? Why are you like this? You're not lined up. Something is wrong with RK900. What's happening here? I hate when like little pixel things are off. There's no reason for you to be off center. Crocodile, why are you... Oh, it's from when I moved one over. Right. There we go. Okay, now it's even. Again, that would have pissed me off till the end of my days. Russell from Gorillas. Yes. Where is he? Prince Sidon, my beloved, my dearly beloved. He's perfect, he's amazing. I want him. I wish you could ride him forever. Actually, you can ride him forever. It's a very common bug to get for people to ride him forever. You can mount him for a mission and continue to do so forever. Lionel. I also love the Lionels. Specifically, the purple silver one are my favorite. They are lovely lion centaurs. They're so angy. I wish you could get close without the masks and like chill with them, but they're not very chill. Let's get whatever this side image is out of here. Lionel. Bump. Then all the birds. Rivali. I have his amiibo. I love Rivali so much. Rivali's gay is now ready. What do I say, Clock App? If I say the actual names of the Clock and Purple apps, it shadow bans. Neither app likes when you say the other streaming platforms' names. Volley. Then there's Cass. I'm so sad Cass isn't in Tears of the Kingdom. I love just wandering around and adventuring in Breath of the Wild and stumbling across the music and following the music to find him. My pretty bluebird boy. They took him from me. And then there is the dad, Teba. I love my furry bird people. Hot dad character. There we go. Hard to see him a little bit. in the corner. Actually, I kind of want him to cover up Cass Little instead. That's fine. He can stick out a little bit. I don't know anything about the lore of Gorillaz. I just listen to the music casually. I'm a casual fan in everything I consume. Too many fandoms, not enough space. But I think we will end there with that row. And this is the list incompleted. We will have to do this again another day. This is probably half. Music Bird is a confirmed death? He doesn't have a confirmed death. I'm looking this up. No, they've never confirmed he was dead. There's books in the world that suggest he's traveling outside Hyrule. How dare you lie to me? But this is the current list in all of its glory and beauty. Again, maybe halfway there. There's at least another 100 characters I probably have to add. And we will be calling it here. On Your Life, You Read He Died? You read a fanfic, my friend. He is alive and well. Nintendo isn't just gonna kill a character like that off screen for no reason. So we're gonna save this, and I will crop it as well. And I'm gonna find someone to raid out to. Let's go see if Z is still alive on the purple app here. I'm gonna say goodbye to those watching on the clock app. You all have a great day. I will see you maybe not tomorrow, but maybe Monday or Tuesday. Goodbye.